DMT. It's my baby mama, almost out some coke. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost out support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
Razor B on this track.
baby mama terrorist. EMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. Riding around, trying to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Trying to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. The Solemn Court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You may be seeing this motherfucker. Shout out to the Baby Mama Terrorist Bounty Hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And what we're going to talk about today is an interesting topic. How do you say this 14-year-old girl's name? I think it's Jashyah or Jashyah. I'm just going to say Jazz. Jashyah Moore, but I'm just going to say Jazz. This was a 14-year-old who ran away from home. But let me go back. Let me go back. Because initially, you know, she was kidnapped, taken away, abducted, you know, milk carton and shit. By who said it? The mom, you know, the baby mama terrorist mother by the name of, what is her name? What is her name? Where is it at? Where is it at? Hold on, I just had it. What? I'm sorry, Mother Earth, the goddess, the queens of queens. What is her name? I see. What's her name? Is it Monica, Monique? Which one is it? Let's see. Okay, let me see what. I've been posting this all morning on Instagram, and I forgot her name. Jamie Moore, 39-year-old Jamie Moore. She been all on the media, you know, She not hollering Black Lives Matter, but she got Black Lives Matter and black people in the community to come to her defense because she said her child was kidnapped, abducted, some nigga did it, you know, and she's out there on her own, fucked up, don't know what the fuck going on. She would never do nothing like this, ass nigga, of course, right? But then let's go on down the line. Days later, they find out they found her. They found her in New York City. The 14-year-old, they found her. Thank God for sure. But here's the shit that really came out, the truth. And y'all know how I feel about the truth. I already know that you can't handle the truth, but when it comes to the truth
is what it is.
Exactly what it is. And here's the thing. Come to find out, she was not abducted. She didn't took it from no older dude. She wasn't kidnapped. She wasn't led astray. She ran away. Why did she run away? Y'all want to know. Because she was being abused, neglected, and she was tired of it. So she ran on to the promised land thinking she was going to get better. And now this baby mama terrorist, Jamie Moore, has been charged with child endangerment and also child abuse and neglect. We're going to get to that. And a lot of you motherfuckers, and I'm going to say a lot of you motherfuckers, will sit back and tell me that, oh, it's the fathers. They don't want to be fathers, deadbeat, low life. You know me. I sleep on the couch. Y'all know what I do. Couch gang. You know what I do for a living. Watch TV and play PS4. Waiting on my PS5 to come. But yeah, I can do bad all by myself, ass niggas. And we don't need fathers and shit like that. But when I always talk about these stats, who do the most abuse, who do the most neglect, and also cause neglect and abuse, dealing with a significant other or spouse or whatever you want to call it, they are 1.4 million compared to the 600,000 of fathers. But then sit back and say that this ain't so, you just mad, your mama black and who hurt you. And this no good ass baby mama terrorist mother actually did a GoFundMe. She was trying to reap the benefits all the way. She actually did a GoFundMe and ended up getting $8,000. She finessed all you stupid black motherfuckers come to her defense thinking that she was a real mother and she was a victim and she was just suffering because the daughter wasn't there. And somebody just had to kidnap her. When she wouldn't dare want to leave this good old home. So I'm going to I hate I got to do this early, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to let Denzel Washington speak for Malcolm X already in this game. Let's let him go and speak for him.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yes, all you dumb motherfuckers, simping forces, all you dumb baby mama terror supporters, feminists, independents, I could do it better all by myself ass niggas. Yes, y'all been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, led stray, bamboozled, run amok, and everything else you want to call it because y'all motherfuckers ran to this bitch's defense, and all this time, this motherfucker's been abusing this little girl. Boy, you cannot make this shit up. I tell you that. I tell you that. But y'all get mad at me because I called this shit out. And you know what? Let me explain something to you. I just got through watching Ramil. Ramil, y'all know who Ramil is. A lot of y'all follow him and everything. And he was talking about how when it comes to the modern woman, that they're who they are. They're never going to change. And y'all motherfuckers going to use old school tradition, trying to shame everything. It's not going to happen. They're going to rather stack a bag and keep winning and do it the way they do it, which is by themselves. Talking about black women. They don't need no dude, and you can do all the shaming all you want. They still going to win. And while you trying to expose, worry about them and shame them to be traditional women, you losing. You ain't making no money. You ain't gaining nothing. You getting sick, stressed, and you worrying about something that's not going to change. This is why I tell y'all that when it comes to society, when it comes to the world we live in, motherfucker is not going to change. The laws are not going to change when it comes to child support. The laws are not going to change for to be equal when it comes to gender bias, when it comes to fathers' rights, stuff like that. This is why I tell y'all all this shit about these baby mama tests and this unjust ass system, these simping forces Who comes to these bitches' defense? This is why I tell y'all that you have to make the change within yourself. You want the law to change the laws in your mind. Keep your veins cold, because if you don't change the laws in your mind, you'll be set up for failure. You're not going to get no handout from no government daddy. They don't need you. You're just a sperm donor. You the provider as far as money-wise to help them take care of the baby mama terrorists. You know, whether she's getting welfare, link card, and child support, or whether it's just a bitch that got 6 figures, got professors, got degrees, and still can't keep a man, but still get your child support but holler independent. So you have to do for yourself, and you have to be selfish and love yourself and get yourself in order and quit worrying about some shit that's never gonna change. Now, if some people cross over and they go from a baby mama terrorist to being a traditional woman, hey, anything's possible. But why do y'all want to wait for 20 years and wait 30 years and wait for false hope? Because 9 out of 10, these motherfuckers ain't gonna change. 9 out of 10, these simple forces ain't gonna change. They're gonna be who they are. And that's just what it is. That's why I tell y'all, we have to change the laws in our mind, men and women. We have to separate ourselves from these low-life motherfuckers. It's a lifetime change. Ain't no just changing after that. That's it. No, you got it. This is the way you got to live. See, these motherfuckers actually give y'all that false hope that everybody is gonna come on and change with you. Why would they want to stop getting tens of thousands of dollars, $1,000 on Instagram shaking their ass versus, okay, this dude, he got hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm just gonna settle with him and be under him and be submissive and traditional to him and cook, clean, and do whatever else need to be done when I catch these bags from these simp ass niggas who was raised by a baby mama terrorist, and I ain't got to do nothing but show my finger. You cannot make this shit up. So you think they're gonna all of a sudden jump, skip, and jump and jump with you? Nah, when they get 40, 45, maybe even 35 at the most, and be fucked up baggage and everything else, you know, then they want to get with you. So that's what I'm saying, man. We had to stop worrying about society changing and these baby mama tests changing, because it's not gonna happen like you think it is. That's why, even though I'm married, I don't tell you, oh man, y'all need to jump and get married and shit like that. But the way this situation is, and Brittany Renda already told y'all, hey, these motherfuckers stupid enough to be millionaires and entertainers and NBA players, and yet you still fuck her, knock her up, and get married and still get fucked over. And then you talking about what the fuck happened and I'm a victim and all that shit. So that's why I put this shit out here for you to see it for what it is. And I understand, I get it.
You can't handle the truth.
I get it. But the ones that can't handle the truth and see it for what it is, you'll live longer. So that's why I do what I do. You know, I'm not finna tickle your chins. I'm not finna tell you somewhat. I'm gonna tell you how it really is, not how it might be. And I'm not finna lose my integrity because these motherfuckers give me some false hope that, hey, well, you should get with if you're gonna give it a man, you know, if you don't marry him in 6 months, then he ain't the right one for you. I wish I would marry a motherfucker in 6 months. Hell, I wish I would fuck a bitch within the 6 months. The way this way this game is, shit. So, but whatever you say, fam. And a lot of people didn't like what Ramil was talking about, you know, but I told y'all, choose what it is. What up, honey 6ix9ine? You know, but yeah, let's get back to this this victim over here named Jamie Moore, she was on the news and everything. I mean, talking about, man, come home, man. My daughter been kidnapped. This ain't right. And some nigga did it. It was the father and all this shit. And come to find out it was your funky ass beating her ass and abusing her, neglecting her, and she ran away from your funky ass. And yet you on here dancing the jig to the media, getting all your high-rise attention and everything. And to be what? Locked up. They won't let you out. Locked up. Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Mr. Goodbread, because when I first heard about it, I only heard that, you know, she was abducted or kidnapped or whatever. And I did see on Instagram she was found. They say she was found with some dude. I don't know how true that was. They say it's found with some dude. So people was thinking that he kidnapped her. And what I thought was, well, maybe she got with an older dude and she linked up with him and they was having sex. Even though it's underage, he'll get charged. If that's true, that's what I thought. Come to find out, now she ran away because she was getting abused by her mama. Not Mother Earth, not God. Oh no, not that. That couldn't happen. But here come these.
Here I come to save the day.
No, Simba forced to come to the fence, though. That's why I say you cannot make this shit up. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to go back to the beginning before we get to the now. I mean, she was on it, man. She was she was on it. She was. I didn't do nothing. Let me see. I hope everybody here cool though. You know what I'm saying? Let me see this one. And shout out to Mr. Goodberry. He talked about it yesterday, and that's when I really found out. Like, oh, so it was the case. She ran away. She wasn't kidnapped. Yeah, that would be some shit. And let me see. Yeah. Search intensifies for missing East Orange teen. She did not run away. She was abducted. I don't know who did it, but we're looking for you, mother Jazz Moore. You cannot make this shit up.
I can't see you.
My bad. Wrong one. Yeah, look at that. This her words. This her words, y'all. This her words. There's gonna be a lot of Denzel talking on here today.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she on there with the hair hat with long ass lashes, look like a motherfucking cat's claws and shit on the top of her eyes. Look like she got some fake ass contacts. You know what I'm saying? They say keep your mask on, but she's gonna put the mask on because she thinks she's sitting pretty and shit to get some attention and shit. You cannot make this shit up. I tell you. She say I didn't do nothing. She was like, she did not run away. She was abducted. I'm gonna tell you, that's what they do like in court. They say the father did not want to be a father. He just left us. He didn't want to be with us. When actuality, he didn't want to be with you. Yo, funky ass. See? So, again, no different. These baby mama tell you, they all one of the same. White, black, blue, or green. But this baby mama tell you, say, I'm gonna get my benefits being on social, not social media, but I'm gonna be on the media. Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all suckers been made excuses and coming to save the day ass niggas. Really thought that she was a loving mother and caring mother and all that shit. She didn't give a fuck about her daughter. She did a GoFundMe on this motherfucker. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all the GoFundMe though. That's what I want y'all to see. This bitch even did the GoFundMe move. I shit you not. Look at this. She did a GoFundMe, man. Help bring Jazz home. Let's make a change. What kind of change you was gonna make? The only thing change I see you making is $8,018 that was raised in this motherfucker. Goddamn. It was created November the 5th, 2021. It was made by her, y'all. This wasn't made by somebody else. This wasn't made by a friend of hers. This wasn't made by a brother or anybody else. So you can't say it wasn't me. You remember the old song? Wasn't me. You know, this was made by her. And she raised $8,018. And it said the organizer has currently disabled new donation to the fundraiser. So 9 out of 10, she got that motherfucking money. And I'm going to let the community know once again from Denzel when he speaks from Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
See, you dumb motherfuckers sit back, call me deadbeat, stupid, sleeping on the couch, which I do that. I admit I sleep on the couch. I love sleeping on the couch with the PS4 on the side. But this motherfucker played victim all on the news and everything. Y'all didn't even know she had a GoFundMe, did y'all? Matter of fact, I don't even think Goodbread knew she had a GoFundMe. What happened? How I found out about the GoFundMe was I was just looking it up, and something told me to type in her name, the little girl name, and type in Jazz GoFundMe. And I be goddamn, she had a motherfucking GoFundMe, and motherfucker better not tell me it's not her because that's her. That's her. See, man. My brother Omega say she ran off like a pastor. Yeah, with the collection plate. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. These baby mama terrorists are the ones that these motherfuckers will always look out for. They don't look, even though she got caught with this bullshit and getting accused, ain't nobody going against that. People trying to like, well, you know, at least she got found ass nigga. That's why I say I can't stand you punk ass niggas. I really can't. That's why I told you I have no faith in the community. I have no faith when it comes to these black feminist ass baby mama terrorist types. I have no faith in this society. I have no faith in the government. I have no faith in these white knights and these simple forces unit. I have no faith in none of you motherfuckers. This is why I told y'all we have to separate ourselves and do what we have to do, because she's no different. What this bitch did with the GoFundMe shit is no different. These baby mama terrorists to play victim and say the father didn't want to be a father, or he abused the child, he abused her, and go to court, put him on restraining order. She gets sole custody and he gets supervised visit once a month. You cannot make this shit up. It's no difference. And this is why I tell y'all, if y'all don't see shit for what it is, then shame on you, because 2022 ain't getting no better. It's the end of the year and ain't shit getting no better. Stop having faith and hope for these whores. These whores gonna be what they are. Whores is whores. You cannot turn no hoe to a housewife. It ain't gonna happen. You can't turn a Pookie to a gentleman. You cannot turn a Brittany Renner to a traditional ass woman. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta find that woman for who she is. Is she traditional? You gotta find that. Long looking, I tell you that. It's only a select few. Only select few. You want to find a righteous man? You got a long line of work to do. If you talk, you know what I'm saying? You got too many simple forces. You got too many suckers that sit back and make excuse for these whores because they was raised by the same whores that they love. Yeah. These Al Karens, these Al Quishas, these Al Keishas, Al Watermelon Nishas, these Al Senoritas, these Al Changs and Al Zangs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the Al Hindus and shit. You got all these global motherfucking baby mama terrorists. I'm serious. But they see this, they say, oh, you just mad. You mad because you didn't get none of the $8,000. That's what they'll say before they'll, you know, say, man, this bitch wasn't right. She sent all of us off. They don't want to see the face value. I see it for what. That's why I said, let me keep my veins cold. Let me watch my hands move on, because I saw it for myself. I saw it for my motherfucking self. And it wasn't because I saw it with the baby mama terrorists. But when I saw my kids and I saw it, I had to see it for what it was. See, I'd be damned if I'm gonna get set up a faith for anybody. Let me go ahead and just walk on by like Isaac Haynes and pay my child support and get myself in order and live my life, because you only live once. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told y'all, it's only gonna be a select few. That's why the page don't grow as fast as everybody else, because I'm not gonna tell you what it might be. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say, well, you know, it's still hope. Well, it ain't looking good. I'll tell you that. But I will say, younger generation, younger men are starting to see it for what it is. And a lot of them is going their own way. A lot of them is they live in a free agent lifestyle. A lot of them is you know, actually got the mindset to go outside the circle, if you know what I mean. A lot of them got the mindset to, let me go ahead and make my money and get myself in order first before I talk about having a kid or getting married. And I ain't mad at you. Take care of you first. You women out here, you take care of you first. See? Because if not, you're going to be set up for failure too. But like I told you, this bitch did a GoFundMe. $8,089, and she disabled the shit. She said, that's enough. Or she probably realized, I'm about to go to jail. Let me shut this shit down right now, and I cash out this motherfucker. And that bitch did the running man. You can't make this shit up, boy. Hey, man, all I do is just show y'all what it is. I understand you don't like it. I understand. I understand it's going against the code. I get it. But, you know, whatever. I'm trying to find the beginning of the shit when she first was missing. All I keep seeing now is when the mom get charged. I'm going to play that, but I want to talk about when she first was missing. Let me see. In the beginning. Let me put it in the beginning. Maybe that'll be better. She was missing for nearly a month. And they keep talking about, ladies want to see They even put out reward for it increased to $20,000. This baby mama Ted's probably called the police on herself. She thinks she'll get that baby mama, get that $20,000 with her dumb ass. They even had the FBI involved in this motherfucker. Okay, I see some shit all the way back. This November the 1st, November the 5th. Let me see if it's anything November the 1st. Let's talk about the one November the 1st. I just want to be accurate. I told you, these baby mama Ted's do not love their kids. They do not love their children. They do not love their children. This is one November the 1st. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Everybody's tuning in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Want to give a shout out to the KA show for the 999. Happy Sunday, Mr. Palmer. I don't understand anyone who harms or endangers children. Big caps, and I don't blame them. There needs to be a social consequence so everyone knows that this will not be tolerated at all. Kids are precious. I agree 100%, Kay. Shout out to you, my sister. You definitely got to do that show you was talking about. Let me know when you're ready. You definitely got to do that. And please subscribe to the Peep Show if you're not already subscribed. I'm waiting on KA to do something that I told her to do. I hope you hurry up and do it because you wasted time. You know what I'm talking about. Handle that ASAP. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm the deadbeat. I'm the low life. I'm the one who don't give a fuck about, children and hate my mom and all that shit. But, I'm the one talking about how these baby mama terrorists be lying and manipulating the kids, manipulating the system, pimp the system, alienate the fathers and shit like that. I would never. That's why I say I see it for what it is. Y'all don't want me to put it out there because I get it. One is
you can't handle the truth,
and you like to be led astray, blind lead the blind. You don't want to go against the code. Now this came out. This came out November the 1st. This is the earliest I could find, but they said the team was last seen in East Orange, New Jersey. So they live in New Jersey. October the 14th. So she's been missing. It almost been a month. And the FBI joins the mission. I'm gonna see if I can find one. Let me see something right quick. Yeah, I'm just high value deadbeat to sleep on the couch. Sure is. Yep. That's it. I don't let me see. Let me see if I can find the one before then. Before I get to that, because let me put missing. Let me put October 14th. Maybe I can find. I want to go all the way from beginning to the end. Because everything I'm saying is 2 days ago and 1 day ago. They talk about that piece of shit ass mother who got locked up. No, I can't see nothing no more than that. So that's I will. We'll start with this, but it's further back before we get into the baby mama terrors. But I will say this, this gender wars that black women and black men going through, or so-called going, I don't give a fuck. I realize, which we know this shit started in the 60s. It started because of government daddy, welfare, shit like that. And even Kevin Samuels said this. We talked about you yesterday, and I've been said this. But when it came to this welfare, everybody else who was getting the welfare and the men started getting jobs and shit like that, the black women made a choice to keep this man out the house. We don't need you. Fuck, we'll keep the welfare and keep government daddy as our Lord and Savior. See, other races, they went back to the husbands. But when it comes to the black ones, they like, nah, fuck that. I like this. And then then a lot of you black women fell for the bullshit because the white feminists, the Al Karens, the worst baby mama terrorists on the planet, they went through the bullshit with their white husbands. So they started the feminist movement. It took off. And what they decided to do is to pull y'all in when y'all didn't need it because y'all weren't going through no bullshit with y'all husbands and so on. But y'all motherfuckers jumped over there with them because y'all love these Al Karens, except when they dating a black man or marrying a black man. But y'all want to be like Al Karens, and y'all fell for the debate. Even the bitch came from the CIA, wrote a book on how she took y'all stupid motherfuckers and made a black woman get so big and make her be the lead to separate black and white, black and white, you know, gender wars. You know, black man and black woman go against each other. This started back in the 60s. This ain't started last year or 10 years ago and all that shit started long time ago. We weren't even born yet. Y'all made a choice. And now that y'all shit's getting called out, y'all got a history. Y'all made a choice. Y'all choose, a lot of y'all, the majority of y'all choose single motherism. And the majority of y'all chose government daddy's handout and stuck with it instead of having a fucking man in the household. Instead of having a husband, y'all chose single motherism. But I'm lying though. It's in the books. It's in the record books. It's in the history. Y'all made a choice. Own up to it. Like I said, these baby boomers, and even the ones before the baby boomers, but I always talk about the baby boomers, them stupid motherfuckers, they allowed it. They did not accept it for what it was. They had high hopes. They actually thought that, well, it's going to change one day. And that's why they tell y'all that, you know, hey, son or grandson, just pay your child support and don't fight for custody. It is what it is. That's what you got to do. That makes you a man. Just pay your child support and shut your mouth, and God will bless you. You know, Jesus, right? Yeah. And I'm going to let Denzel, again, speak for Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
See, so that's what I'm saying. So now that y'all make the choice, my thing is to own up to it. Actually, you ain't got to own up to it because they got to set no type of accountability. Just live with it. When now you got 53% of men who saying, I'm going to stay childless and unmarried, or I decide to go my own way, or live a free lifestyle, or go overseas with the passports, or marry outside the race, even though it's only 6%. But, you know, they starting to go, yeah, man in pursuit, go the other way. Don't get mad and talk shit about we hate our mama and shit. Just, hey, either you make a change or, you know, just accept it. Just like we have to accept. That's what I'm telling y'all. You men and you women out here have to accept this shit for what it is and stop having this false ass hope that it's going to change, because ain't nothing going to change. Yes, expose it. Yes, spread awareness. Yes, teach your youth, teach others who father figure to, and your family members that want to listen so on. You damn right. But that don't mean that the majority is going to ever change the side with you. It's never going to happen, because if it did, they knew damn well this baby mama terrorist was lying all this time talking about my daughter was kidnapped and I'm a victim and woe is me and shit like that. No, they just jumped to the fence because that's what they obligated to do, because their mindset is so fucked up that they don't think any black woman can do the shit they do, even though it's been going on for all these fucking years, hundreds of years. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let me get this started. This was posted November the 1st. The team was last seen. I tell you, we said East Orange, New Jersey, October the 14th. The FBI even joined the search. This is how much of victimhood this bitch was doing to get media attention. This is her right here. She's 14. And it says New Jersey State Police and the FBI have joined the ongoing search for a black teenager who went missing last month. According to officials, 14-year-old Jashyah Moore was last seen at Poppy's Deli store on Central Avenue in East Orange, New Jersey on October the 14th. That day, Jazz visited the U.S. food market on Central Avenue to buy orange juice and paper towels, but lost the family's EBT card, her mother said. And for those who don't know what the EBT card is, which I know y'all do, it's the good old link card. Y'all know what the link card is. That's part of government daddy's handouts. You know, that's the one of the cards they'll cut a black man off for. These the ones who say they're independent. These the ones say, I don't need no man. These the ones say, kids good, we don't need your ass. And these the ones tell you, I'm independent. Let's continue. I just said, backtrack your steps. Her mom, Jamie Moore, told Pix 11 News. However, when Jazz didn't return within the hour, Jamie searched several delis on Central Avenue to look for her. She later reported the teenager, who does not have a cell phone, as missing to police. Man, I know 9 to 10-year-olds that got cell phones. You telling me you got her going to the store in the street at 14, you have a cell phone, at least a cell phone you could just dial your, your parents, dial like 3 numbers. You can't call nobody else, but you could dial the numbers. So you could have got your Obama phone. These are independent motherfuckers, I tell you that. I wouldn't want my kid at 14 going to the store and don't have a cell phone. But let's continue. Here she go. Nothing would keep me away. Nothing would keep her away from me. Jamie said. Nothing would keep her away from her little brother. That was the biggest lie she ever told. Nothing would keep her away from me. Jamie said. That's a motherfucking lie. We already know about that, right? I told you. I gotta let Denzel speak for Malcolm X again. It's gonna be a lot of Denzel speaking today.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
She said nothing would keep her away from me. Damn lie. Jamie said nothing would keep her away from her little brother. That might be true. And she's such a smart girl. That's why she left your funky ass. That's why. She was smart enough to finally say, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. She would not stay out overnight. She would not want me to worry. Let my man, what my man for the wire, Clay Davis, ain't that what his name, Clay Davis?
Shit.
You can't make this shit up. According to the outlet, Jazz was set to testify before a grand jury against her stepfather, Jamie's husband, and an East Orange police officer in a domestic violence case stemming from last year. I'm going to read that again. Stepfather. He's also an East Orange police officer. Just letting y'all know. So she's married to a police officer. I'm talking about the mother. The mother's married to a police officer and she still got a link card? That don't sound right. East Orange police officer. Let me check something right quick. You know, I'm dumb, Cottage Grove, crazy. I want to see something. Let's see. Damn, they would make it. Why they shrink that motherfucker? Y'all see this? Let me see if I go back. Let me see if I can do that again. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Gotta find it. Make this bigger. Now, from what we're looking at, how much does a police patrol officer make in East Orange, New Jersey? The average police patrol officer salary in East Orange, New Jersey is $67,059 as of October 29, 2021, but the range typically falls between $62,639 and $73,037. Salary ranges from very widely depending on many important factors, including educations, certifications, additional skills, number of years you have spent in your profession. With more online real-time compensation data, any other website, salary.com, help you determine your exact pay target. Now, check this out. She had an EBT card. She's actually married. She's not single. But yet, her husband, he makes between $58,000 to $78,000, depending on how long he been in there and everything. And you telling me that this bitch got a motherfucking link card. Boy, you can't make this shit up. Oh, man. But I'm the deadbeat. I sleep on the couch. Yeah, I sleep on the couch. I'm the deadbeat. No life. Who hurt you? Your mama black. Ain't got shit going on. But I ain't got no motherfucking link card. The only thing I got right here is a Speedway Rewards key tag. That's what I got. That's what I use. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers try to talk about me. No. It's not about blaming the man. No. I'm not blaming the man. It ain't about blaming the man. What I'm saying is, when you married you as one. They're supposed to go by both incomes. And how the fuck she got a link card and he makes between $58,000 and $78,000. Now, if you look up for as far as the house had to make a certain amount in order to get a link card. So yeah, it's not about taking up putting him involved, even though he's been accused of domestic violence on his stepdaughter. What I'm saying is he making that much money, she don't need no fucking link card. And that's what I'm saying. Even when they married to a guy who got the money, they still love to get 8 assists from Gummy Daddy. You cannot make this shit up. Let's get back. I just wanted to check right quick when they said about the stepfather. But let's read that part again. Let's go back to it again. According to the outlet, Jazz was set to testify before a grand jury against her stepfather. That's the police officer, Jamie's husband, and an East Orange police officer in a domestic violence case stemming from last year. So it looked like the auntie, she says, I saw him punch my niece twice in the face. The teenager's aunt, Yolanda Moore, told WPIX. So the auntie, I don't know if it's the sister of the mother, the sister of the father. Well, I guess it's the mother 9 out of 10. She's claiming she saw the stepfather punch her in the face twice. Also, she said, and this guy's is in his 30s. So he's in his 30s. And she also said, and he's really tall and he's really big. She also said, she added, I find it extremely convenient and coincidental that my niece goes missing a couple of weeks later. So what she's trying to say is maybe the stepfather kidnapped her and took away and all that shit, you know. But that wasn't the case, though. But that was she trying to insinuate. Shout out to KA once again for the $4.99. She says they talked about you negatively because they don't know you. Happens to me all the time. LOL. Hey, you know what? My response to them people that try to talk about me negatively, I have no problem with that.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Never have, never will, or whatever. I really don't give a fuck what they think, because if they want to know about me, all they got to do is come on the show or come talk to me and find out who I really am. Like I said, this bitch right here was abusing or allowing the stepfather to abuse, or both. And yet, you motherfuckers talking about you got some negativity about me. I ain't got no criminal record. I ain't never been arrested, and I'm proud of it. So, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't never lied. That's why I say I fuck with you. You controversial like a motherfucker. Because after me and you talked behind the scenes, I see things for what it is, not for what everybody else say. So, yeah, 100%, I salute to you. Because these whole ass niggas on here, like I said, these motherfuckers telling y'all dreams and fairy tales. They already got their money, so they can tell you whatever the fuck they want. You fall for it, and that's on you. It's a choice. Everything's a choice. So if you see everything as a choice, then why don't you see that these baby mama tears made a choice to alienate you out the picture, and a choice that society is not going to side with you, and your family, your friends will go against you, and your fake ass friends and your fake ass supporters and so on. See it for what it is. They all made a choice. So that's why I choose to do what I do and stay away from these whole ass niggas. So, but let me continue. A clerk at the store where Jazz was last seen told PIX 11 that the teenager was accompanied by a man who paid for her groceries. Now, he said a man, so evidently when a teenager is a man, he must be grown. Essex County prosecutors previously said they don't believe the domestic violence case against Jazz's stepfather and her disappearance are related. The domestic violence cases proceeding against the defendant, Essex County Public Information Officer Catherine Carter, said in the statement, "We are aware of the fact that the mother reported the daughter missing. The missing persons case is being handled by municipal authorities in East Orange. At this point, the domestic violence, assault, and the status of a missing person do not appear to be related. However, it is being monitored by law enforcement. Over 2 weeks after Jazz's disappearance, the state police department and FBI announced their involvement in the case on Friday, October the 29th. Jazz's family has circulated missing posters with her face on social media and said they are frustrated about the lack of media attention." Yes, she did. She did. The mother did come out talking about Why ain't enough attention? They talking about it's just annoying a little black girl, and they don't, they'll do it for Gabby and the other white people. Yeah, she did. I mean, she played that shit to the T, and that's why I got let Denzel speak for Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Shout out to Face Facts for 499. He said, doesn't matter what the husband makes. They will give her welfare and open a case on him in the background. Yeah, 100%. I know they're, listen, yeah, I know Government Daddy. They probably know he make the money, and they'll still give it to her because later on down the line, what they going to say? Oh, y'all do got money. So, hey, dude, you the husband. We want that money back and then some. I already got it. I get it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, I get it. They give it to these whores. Motherfuckers I know bitches make $56,000 and they got fucking Section 8. So yeah. But like she said, they frustrated about the lack of media attention. And my niece is black, Afro-Latina girl, you understand? Yolanda, that's the auntie, told Pix 11, when you're in a disenfranchised community, the community like East Orange, there's a lot of, I would say, ignoring of black little girls. So now here come the race. Here come the race card. Yeah, you're ignoring the black little girls. See, y'all don't give a fuck. Ain't enough media attention. But now you got the FBI involved. Yeah, you got the FBI involved, state police involved, you got the city police involved to find out that she actually ran away because your sister was giving her the Ike Turner fadeaway along with the stepdaddy. And guess what? She's locked up. He didn't get locked up. She got locked up. You cannot make this shit up. Yeah. Can't make this shit up. Let's scroll down. Even the school, public school got involved. Dorian Murray, Dash Thomas. I told y'all to watch out for these dashes. When y'all see them dashes, feminist ideology, independent still, even though we married, I'm still running the household ass nigga. Don't marry no motherfucker that ain't gonna drop their last name if you decide to get married. That dash shit, nuh-uh. That already shows that you're not gonna be the lead. Fuck you. Now anyway, Dorian Murray Dash Thomas, Newark Public School Board. My niece, oh, okay, she worked for the public school. The niece, I guess that's Yolanda. Okay, but she got a whole nother name here. My niece is a black Afro-Latino girl, you understand? When you're in a disenfranchised community like East Orange, there's a lot of knowing of black little girls, Yolanda M. So either that's her or she posted what she said. Hashtag Jazz Moore 14 disappeared 2 weeks ago after going to the store. Hashtag missing prayers. Hashtag black and missing. This is her, 14, last seen October the 14th, 2021, 10 o'clock to 10:30 near Poppy's Deli, Central East Avenue. His number, please call. Black and missing, but not forgotten. 7 others. She got like 3,400 retweets, 43 quotes, 1,400 likes. Everybody, sharing this on YouTube, people to YouTube and everything. The hashtag USA Today, New York Times, CBS, Washington Post, ABC, all around the world. All around the world, same shit. Baby mama terrorists. All around the world, bullshit. Baby mama terrorists. Yeah, y'all remember that shit. Rest in peace to Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Shock G. All around the world, same old shit. Baby mama terrorists. All around the world, same shit. Yeah, you never lie. Yeah, that's it for that one. Yeah. She went all the way with the shit, boy. He probably was snapping her neck and everything when they was doing this one. Yeah, let's get to the next one. Now we're going to fast forward this shit. They say she black and Latino, but she look like she black. When you're in the East Coast, bro, I seen people that look like they black, American. Then as soon as they talk, I'm like, Oh, where you from? Oh, I'm from Trinidad. So yeah, you just don't know. This is the one I want to see what she's talking.
We begin with the break.
Now, let me see. I think I'm gonna show a couple of videos. This from channel 2 News. They may try to flag it and saying this they shit. I don't give a fuck. I want y'all to hear this shit. This one, the mother of the teen who went missing, arrested. You know, this is why I need y'all support, man, because I'm just putting out the truth, man. I want y'all to see shit for what it is, man. If y'all young people don't have kids and the ones who don't have kids, be careful who you fuck around with. Let me cut this motherfucker up.
We begin with the breaking news. The mother of 14-year-old Jashyah Moore is under arrest.
The East Orange teen had been missing since October 14th, but was found safe last night in New York City. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor live outside the Essex County Prosecutor's Office with more for us. Alice.
Officials announced today that Jashyah Moore ran away. When she was found last night, she made statements to police about her home life. So today, investigators questioned her mother, took her into custody, and charged her with child endangerment. Jashyah Moore's mother, Jamie, had been pleading for her daughter's safe return.
Look at this nigga. This shit right here, that's like a cat's paw on the motherfucking head. The shit's out the head and shit. Barely got eyebrows, contacts, hair hat, mask off so she could be seen, and she's trying to play victim. She ain't run away. I know she was kidnapped. I know she was kidnapped.
Mother took her into custody and charged her with child endangerment. Jashyah Moore's mother, Jamie, had been pleading for her daughter's safe return, posting flyers, starting a GoFundMe page, organizing search parties, insisted she did not run away.
Now, I don't know if that's the husband. I don't know. But I'm going to have to assume that it is him. Because, you know, I'm just assuming. But she actually, let's get back to the GoFundMe, though. $8,043. The one I saw was $8,008, but she cut the shit off. She cashed out on all you dumb motherfuckers. I gotta let Denzel speak for Malcolm X again.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
She made sure she did it GoFundMe. I told y'all, these baby mama terrorists use GoFundMe as the new life insurance. Y'all use GoFundMe to pay your bills, to pay your PPP loans back. You use the shit for life insurance. You use the shit to say, hey, I need my light bill paid for. Even the motherfucker use the kids that ain't theirs and in Vegas and was able to get $200-something thousand when they found out she was lying about the kids being hers. It dropped $64,000, but still had six figures. You just can't make this shit up. We can't do a motherfucking GoFundMe. Now, no man, we have to be half dead, fucked up, and struggling. I see many fathers say I need $10,000 for a lawyer to fight for father's rights, and he get about $5. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hold on for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Child support alert. But yeah, that's what I say. That's why I told y'all. I told y'all, when it comes to these mothers and daughters, especially in the black community, they do not love their children. The stats show it. Many people have talked about it. It's out here black and white, and y'all motherfuckers sit back and still try to make some shit about who hurt me. That's the thing. Who hurt me? Nobody. That shit, pain, hurt, whatever's out the window. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? This shit, the reason why she won't follow, the reason why she want her daughter back because she want that link card back. Because she had that link card when she ran off. She need that link card back. She need to get the extra money that she get from government daddy. As long as she gone, they're gonna deduct her goddamn funds. You just cannot make this shit up. Let's tell you.
Me page organizing search parties, insisting she did not run away.
I feel like somebody may have her against her will. I love you. If you see this, I'm looking for you.
Hey, look at them crocodile tears. Look at them alligator tears. I'm looking for you. Goddamn. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of Denzel speak from Malcolm X today.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
But then if you call this shit out and say this piece of shit, all this contacts, I believe it's contacts. And also right here is a cat's paw. You know, like a black cat paw? It's on top of her motherfucking eye. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. It's like, matter of fact, it looked like her eyebrow fell off to her motherfucking eyes. You can't make this shit up. It looked like her motherfucking eyebrows fell on top of her motherfucking eye, and she got some motherfucking eyelashes on. You cannot make this shit up. Shit. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let my man say it. Shit. Right. And you know what? Yeah. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Goodbrain. He said, yeah, Mr. Palmer, she knew the 1st of November was coming. Remember, Shorty ran off in October when the car was almost done. No cap. Fire flame, strong 100. Okay. I'm telling you. Whoo, damn. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to La Original, this motherfucker. I'm just saying. Her eyebrows, look how thin and shit. Like shit, look, it fell to her motherfucking eye. Look at it. I want y'all to hear that crocodile tear shit again. I miss you. I really miss you. She's singing to the link card. That's really what she's saying. Come home. I need my link card back. The 1st is coming. Let's continue.
Hey, I feel like somebody may have her against her will. I love you. If you see this, I'm looking for you.
But the Essex County prosecutor.
Now, they say she's 39, but she look older than 39 to me. I'm a deadbeat, though. Oh, man. Oh, man.
See this, I'm looking for you.
But the Essex County Prosecutor's Office says 14-year-old Jashyah Moore did not want to be found. She ran away.
Obviously, this was an extremely resilient and resourceful young lady, and she decided that she wanted to be someplace other than where she had been, and she made it happen.
The teen was last seen at a couple of East Orange delis last month and had been at several locations in New Jersey, ultimately ending up at a Brooklyn shelter. She was found near the corner of West 111th Street and Lenox Avenue in Harlem after someone spotted her and called police. They say when asked, she initially denied her identity.
Where she was, she seemed to be more so at ease where she was.
Mother and daughter were not reunited. Authorities brought Jamie Moore in for questioning after Jashyah made claims.
Queen, I told y'all. Hey, man. It don't matter what they do, what they don't do. They always will be queens. That's why I say y'all need to see it for what they is. Y'all say, well, these motherfuckers ain't queens. They, you know, the fake ones, they ain't queens and shit like that. Well, even though you said, even though you tell the truth, they gonna say, motherfucker, you just hater, you mean, your mama black, who hurt you and bitter and all this shit. They will always be called a queen. Learning from Tupac. Even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. So, I mean, hey, if that don't tell you, then I don't know what else will. See it for what it is. She still got that cat paw on her motherfucking eyelid. I told you the eyebrow fell down and got stuck. God damn. Let's continue.
About her home life. The 14-year-old had previously been enrolled in the Irvington School District, but in September, her mother told them she would transfer her to East Orange. School officials say Jashyah was never enrolled. They've now arrested.
So wait a minute. So she was never enrolled in school. 14 usually 8th grade or first year of high school, depending on when you was born. I mean, you know, the month you born. And she wasn't going to school. Now, what mother would keep their daughter or son out of school? Shouldn't they get their education? I'm just saying. I mean, she wasn't going to school. And you didn't see no problem with that. And what the fuck was she doing if she wasn't going to school? Okay.
September, her mother told them she would transfer her to East Orange. School officials say Jashyah was never enrolled. They've now arrested 39-year-old Jamie Moore, charging her with endangering the welfare of a child. The charges include allegations of physical abuse and neglect. Both Jashyah and her 3-year-old brother are in the custody of the New Jersey Division of Child Protection and Permanency. Earlier today, the East Orange mayor had a message
to our young people that at any time that we can be of some help and you need to cry out to someone, we are here for you.
No, y'all not. That's a motherfucking lie. The only time these puss-ass politicians come in the middle of that when it's a big case like that to make it sound good, they don't give a fuck about these children either. They don't. Because these motherfuckers, the police know what the fuck be going on. The community know what the fuck be going on. These punk-ass mayors, especially these black mayors, they know what the fuck be going on. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck until it hit the fan and it's a big-ass case and they getting looked at. That's when they say, oh, if you need any help, we got your back. Because they all know how this game go. They know that these bitches are pieces of shit. They know they always going to get custody. They know they always going to get gummy daddy's handout. They know 9 times out of 10 the father's eliminated out the picture. Or she got with a nigga who didn't want the kid in the first place and she still chose single motherism. They know all this shit. So what they do, they dumb it down to make the media make them look good. You cannot make this shit up. And yes, just like T.D. Hutch says, election time. But I get it. Hey, y'all know I'm spitting some real shit, some true shit. Shout out to Gail Lockett, the district attorney. Y'all definitely need to, you know, like the preachers say on Sundays, raise the offering, if you know what I mean. Look out for a broke nigga. I need to upgrade my couch. I need all the help I can get. Couch gang. Shit, this ain't no bullshit talk. This real talk. Let these goof ass haters know what it is. Shout out to News and Shenanigans. What's going on, girl? California. Yeah. See, he talking that bullshit just like the mayor here in Chicago, bulldagging ass, talking that bullshit. Talking about, well, y'all need to wear y'all masks and get vaccinated, but all over the place, you take a picture in crowded areas with your mask off, but you talking about everybody else who ain't wearing their mask. You cannot make this shit up. That's what happened when you voted for a black alphabet ass to be a fucking mayor. You cannot make this shit up. Shout out to you dumb motherfuckers who did that. And I'm gonna let Denzel speak for Malcolm X when it comes to voting for that punk ass alphabet ass mayor. Where's it at? Hold on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Let's continue.
Officials praised the spotlight placed on Jashyah's case, which helped bring her home.
This is a perfect example for the potential to have positive outcomes when we come together and work as a whole community.
And you know what? I just thought about it. What was the purpose of the GoFundMe? They already had a reward out. They said I think it was $1,000 or $10,000. They moved it up to $20,000. What was the purpose of the GoFundMe? You can't say you needed it for life insurance or for a funeral because they didn't find her deceased or nothing. What did you need to GoFundMe for? And y'all dumb motherfuckers just went on, donated, felt bad for, I get it, pity and all that shit. When this motherfucker was actually abusing, neglecting, and allowing other motherfuckers to beat on her and not put in school and shit like that. And y'all donated $8,000 to her. Boy, y'all the most stupidest motherfuckers on the planet. Y'all was the most stupidest. Y'all BBL. Oh, I get it. Oh, Gail said BBL. Well, she need to get a BBL done, but they some stupid motherfuckers. I know I'm a dumb nigga all kinds, but goddamn. Shout out to Total for the $5 donation. She said, "Here go my coat feet, bro. Couch gang, I stay at coat. Yeah, you already know. Shout out to Tola. Shout out to Fred the Jammer for the $10 donation. A small donation for the leather sectional fund. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah. What you do to GoFundMe for? And you notice she didn't make you no big ass thing. Oh, I need it for this. She just said, hey, basically, I need help. I need the money. I just need a little something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even knew shenanigans. What she need to GoFundMe for? She didn't. But like I said, she knew she was going off the black communitized emotion. And she knew they was going to run to the fence because she's a queen. She wears it on her head every day. And I ain't talking about the cap either.
Here I come to save the day.
Yep. Let's finish it off.
Well, now the community is hoping she gets the services she needs. The New Jersey Division of Children and Families says due to confidentiality rules, it cannot disclose whether or not there have been any prior investigations. Live outside of the Essex County Prosecutor's Office in Newark, New Jersey, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Alice, thank you.
Yep, it sure sound like. Shout out to Fear the Nun for the $3 super sticker. Appreciate you, my brother.
I can't see.
My bad. That's for the dislikes only. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah, man. This some sad ass shit. I don't give no fuck what these whole ass niggas say about me. Straight up. I really don't. Let me see. The worst thing you could do is give a fuck what a motherfucker says, especially if the shit ain't true. That's my opinion with that. See, because anytime you speak the truth, hell, Jesus even spoke the truth out there and what they do to him. Malcolm X spoke the truth and look what happened to him. Martin Luther King spoke the truth and look what happened to him. Medgar Evers spoke the truth and look what happened to him. See, so yeah. Exactly. So I don't give a fuck about what these whole ass niggas say. Let's see what the news got to say on this one. This is NBC. Let's see.
Last night at 11, we told you that a New Jersey teenager missing for nearly a month had been found. Tonight, that 14-year-old's mother faces criminal charges tied to allegations of abuse and neglect. News 4's Jackie Beckford is in Newark with more on the disturbing turn this case has taken.
And I'm so happy she's home.
She was found alive and well, you know what I mean, and not harmed.
Reaction tonight from the activists and volunteers who drove efforts to find the 14-year-old East Orange girl missing for a month.
The key that was starting this was the community activists.
But Tony Olajuwon says he feels deceived after leading searches alongside the girl's mother, Jamie Moore.
We feel that we was bamboozled, we was shafted, we was misled.
Despite
And you know what? I'm gonna continue on with Denzel. I'm glad he said something because everybody else speaking. I'm glad she's safe ass nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Tell the truth, motherfucker.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yeah, I want y'all to hear that again. See, that's what I'm saying. But that's the problem. Y'all motherfuckers sit back and y'all tear up the fucking buildings and tear up the fucking community. When Jacob Blake got shot by the cop 11 times, but y'all did not talk about what led to it, which was the baby mama Terrace, his baby mama, calling the police a while back. When I got the police 911 call, I posted on here. Y'all have to go back and check it out, where she called the police, said he was still in the car, and it led up to him being shot 11 times in the back. So y'all blame the white man, even though she called the police, and because she called the police and said the shit that she said, that's the reason why that officer was not to be charged and was not to be fired. Go back to this old video, say Jacob Blake, baby mama Tez was the cause, 911 call. She was the reason why. But what y'all dumb motherfuckers do, y'all tear up your own community, you destroy Target and destroy the blocks and everything. You tore up shit out there, Kenosha. You didn't go to the white man area. You tore up your own fucking community, and y'all did this because y'all thought it was the white man's fault. No, it was the black bitch's fault. I'm sorry, it's the black bitch's fault. She called the police and said he was trying to steal the car and all this shit, and he's a threat, and I allowed him to come see his son for his birthday, and he wasn't supposed to be here and all that shit. She played victim to the T. That and then also him not what he didn't do, what's the word? He did not comply. He was trying to fight, he was trying to wrestle, he was trying to shake and bake on the cops, and it like he was reaching for a knife. They said he had one. He shot him 11 times. Now he's paralyzed with a couple $1 million, and I guess what? He wins. I'd rather be broke as fucking and walk than have $20 million and sit in the motherfucking wheelchair looking like what's the dude's name from the old Superman that got paralyzed? Christopher Reed. Y'all be goddamn. That couple $1 million. Fuck that lawsuit. See? And even in that situation, y'all dumb motherfuckers try to tear up the city or y'all neighborhood, jump into a motherfucking defense that didn't deserve to be protected, didn't deserve to be saved, and didn't deserve to be protested about.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Fire Flame said, Mr. Palmer, where's the father of the child? I don't know. Be honest with you, I don't know. Some people said that he was alienated. Some people said that he was fighting, but she didn't allow it. I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't see none on it. I don't know. News of Shenanigans say, my birthday was November the 9th. Can a black woman get a happy belated birthday? Shout out. Yeah, of course. Happy belated birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday. You should have said something yesterday. Shout out to you. News of Shenanigans. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Shit. Hold up.
That ass though, right?
Salute to you. Happy birthday. Oh, man. Yeah. But yeah. Set their ass off. And she on the side of these activists trying to say, little girl, come to find out you want her to come back to bring you your link card and to continue the beating and the neglect and keep it out of school. You cannot make this shit up. Uh-oh. Gail Lockett's birthday is today. The lovely Gail Lockett. Happy birthday to you, my sister. Yeah, appreciate you. You didn't have to come on here. You could have been, sitting on the couch doing you like I do. So shout out to you. Shout out to you to the fullest. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anybody else's birthday, let me know. But yeah, I want y'all to hear it again.
Feels deceived after leading searches alongside the girl's mother, Jamie Moore.
We felt that we was bamboozled, we was shafted, we was misled.
Despite tearful pleas for her daughter's safe return,
Please come forward.
Moore.
No tears, no tears, no crocodile tears, none of that shit. The only thing she do is slob inside her motherfucking mouth. You cannot make this shit up. She not finna wet her motherfucking eyebrows that's on the top of her eyes to fuck that up. She's not finna shed no tears. She's not Mary J. Blige. Well, yes, she is. What's that song? I'm not gonna shed a tear. I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, that's her.
Please come forward.
Matter of fact, she basically doing this.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
Yeah.
Come forward.
Moore was arrested Friday after the girl was found safe Thursday night. The mother charged with 2 counts of child endangerment. Prosecutors citing allegations of abuse and neglect. We are no longer using the teen's name or image because she is a minor victim of an alleged crime.
She did not want to make herself known to anyone and where she was.
Authorities not giving many details about the allegations, but suggesting abuse at home caused the teen to run away. They say the girl spent much of the month in New Jersey before ending up at a Brooklyn shelter. A tipster led NYPD officers to find her.
I'm happy now that she's safe.
Salon owner Grace Olivelle saw the girl daily and knew something wasn't right at home.
She had on the same clothes every day and she was always by herself. I never saw her with any friends, never accompanied by an adult.
Olivelle says the girl didn't attend school for months. Tonight, the teen and her 3-year-old brother in the custody of Child Protective Services. Not the homecoming anyone wanted, but one activists say should not be diminished by her mother's arrest.
You heard what the lady said. She was in a shelter. She'd rather be in a shelter than go back home with that baby mama Terry's mother of hers. I want y'all to take heed of this shit.
Brother in the custody of Child Protective Services. Tonight, the teen and her 3-year-old brother in the custody of Child Protective Services. Not the homecoming anyone wanted, but one activists say should not be diminished by her mother's arrest.
There's thousands of other missing black girls. For me, this is an important mission to bring our girls home.
How the teen was able to get around and whether anyone supported her efforts, that's something law enforcement officials say they are still looking into. In East Orange, Jackie Beckford, News 4, New York.
That's why motherfuckers hate me, because I'll put out the shit that's already been out. That's why. I get it. I get it. I get it. What is motherfucker? Let me back up.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. I real say that. Amazing. Which one was this? New York mother arrested this channel.
Need to find loads and trucks fast? DAT connects thousands of carriers, brokers, and shippers through the most user-friendly load board and
We see this one. Yeah, we saw that one. We saw that one already. We saw that one. Let me see. Yeah, let's you know what? Let's watch these politicians, because you know they're gonna talk that good game. Is this a video?
Years after Karen survived.
Shut up. Let's see what they gotta say, because you know they're gonna talk some good shit. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread. Very good call out, Mr. Palmer. I could only imagine how many other women have made up lies to cover their lack of parental know-how. It ain't easy, but damn, yeah, 100%. They do it all the time. They do it in the family courtrooms. They do it at school and everything else.
Told you. All right, let's get something.
Now this shit is 23 minutes. We ain't finna watch this whole motherfucking thing, but I'm just gonna play something, because you know they're gonna talk that politics and make it look good with the situation.
Well, it's you. That's why I'm messing with you.
I know. If he gets smart, give him a...
He does that all the time.
I know that. Yeah. Wise guy. I want to remind you, he has that option here too.
Hey, Sheriff, ever notice I walk like this?
Of something white? Sure.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sheriff? How you doing?
Paul.
Everybody good?
Give him a mic check while you're up there. If you don't mind.
Test.
Yeah.
All right, news and shenanigan. Enjoy your day at work. Appreciate you tuning in and stopping by. Happy birthday to you.
Together.
You know, from the press release, she was located last night. Prosecutor's going to have a statement, and then it'll be open for questions. Thank you, Tom. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thankfully, today's press conference is so much different than the one we did last Wednesday. In fact, just about every time I come to the microphone, I'm talking about some kind of a crime that was committed, some suspect who is on the run, or else a case which we have successfully brought to conclusion. But today's different. As we all know by now, young Jashyah Moore was found, and she was found unharmed in New York City. Since I came to the Essex County Prosecutor's Office in 2018, the prosecutor's office is focused on melding the professionalism which this office brings to the table, along with collaborating with our tremendous law enforcement partners who bring so much talent and energy to every situation. Today's success is a result of that sort of an operation, melding the cooperation as well as an all-hands-deck approach that was utilized by the Essex County Prosecutor's Office along with our great team of partners. Recognition must be given to the following entities: the East Orange Police Department, the Essex County Sheriff's Office, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the New Jersey State Police, the Orange Police Department, the Elizabeth Police Department, and of course, NYPD. But we must also thank the following individuals: the concerned citizens who thought enough to really turn their concern into action by putting up money and adding to the reward which was on the table. Also, and certainly not the least, you, the media, who really followed this from the very beginning and who felt and recognized that this was an important story and was important to bring this concern about a missing young African-American girl, and that made sure that stayed in the public's mind and gave it the attention which it so dearly deserved. And of course, we want to thank the public at large, who did a tremendous job also capitalizing on the importance of the story and using social media in the way really I think it was meant to be used in order to bring it. All of these things collectively were used as a force multiplier in order to bring this to a successful conclusion.
My bad. My bad. Actually, I had muted it, but what I was saying was these people here don't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck about her. The only reason why it got big, the only reason why it got big was because of the community, because of the activists and making a big stink on putting it out there to the public and social media. That's what got this to the limelight like it did today. This was not because of the state police. It wasn't because of the city police. It wasn't because of the FBI. It wasn't because of the none of these motherfuckers. The only reason why they talking now because it became a big case and the media's involved and they want to make it look good, of course. Whether if it's election time or not. This is not, they won't give a fuck. This happens all the time. They don't give a shit and they never will. But since, you know, they all got involved and it became a media cry, now here they go talking about thank the police and thank this and thank that and all this shit. That's what I say. Don't nobody give a fuck about these children. And it starts from these baby mama terrorists. They allow this shit. These prosecutors don't give a shit. Not at all. Political. All this shit is politics.
We can't say thank you enough. So I want to give our partners an opportunity to also express to you their concerns or their thanks really for today, since this has ended in such a tremendous format. Let's start with the East Orange Police. Well, let's start with the sheriff. The sheriff, always want to start with him on my right-hand side. Sheriff?
This squeaky mouth talking motherfucker, he want to let everybody get their shine. That's what he's doing. He's like, well, I'm gonna let the state, well, I'm gonna let the county sheriff, let him speak, and then go to the state, then go to the federal and the mayor and so on. So, you know, we're going to all get our shines for this case. You can't make this shit up.
All stand, please. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. This honorable court now stands adjourned, signed, aye. God save the state and this honorable court.
See, they want us to stand for this shit and salute these motherfuckers, and they ain't did a goddamn thing. But let's continue. We're just going to hear a little bit. We getting the fuck on. I'm going to open up the chat. I just want to just show y'all a little bullshit they do when it comes to our children. Attention seeking. No different from these baby mama terrorists.
You have any words?
Thank you, prosecutor. I just want to echo what the prosecutor said. Clearly, this was a result, great results, based an awful lot on what you folks were able to do for us. We appreciate it very much. We like to call you our partners most of the time. Sometimes you jump on us, but that's okay. But in this particular case, clearly, the attention that you gave it brought this to a successful conclusion. The reward money, as you indicated, is still out there. We haven't been able to determine from the person who get whether he or she is interested in that. There are other folks that gave us some tips, but it's still available and it's there if it needs to be given out. We're more than happy to do so. Thank you.
Yeah, I bet. Shout out to my boy XL Pro for the $5 donation once again. He says checking in. Also, I want to give a shout out to Sir Tice. He sent me one actually when it started. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find it. He did send. He sent me a GoFundMe. He said he's watching I think it was the Cowboys game. He said he's watching. Let me see. Shout out to Ricardo Cray for the cash app. He said Cows Gang 100. Shout out to my brother. I know Sir Tice. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Sir Tice. He sent me a cash app at 2 o'clock, right when it started. $10 cash app. He said, I'm watching football. Here's the pass due tuition. Shout out to you, my brother. Sir Tice be on it. Yeah. Hey, D was being funny when he was saying, thank the mother. He was being funny. They should thank the mother, because if the mother wasn't doing no baby mama terrorist shit, the child would never ran away, and this wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have got no shine notoriety. So technically, they should thank the baby mama terrorist. Yeah, maybe D got a point. Let's see who next.
Right. So somebody, when they hear that, the money is definitely going to get a claim. I think that's no question that's going to happen. Next, Chief Phyllis Bendy from the East Orange Police Department.
Okay, get the police. Oh, we heard her. Skip up.
Good morning, everyone.
In terms of this operation from the beginning, so supportive. He understands his city, and he certainly, I think, is probably as relieved as the rest of us today. Mayor Green.
Thank you.
The mayor.
Good morning, everyone. First, let me thank all of you. Everyone who stand here this morning. It just shows when we work together as a team, these are the results. From day one in the city of East Orange, our top priority was working in collaborations with the different agencies and making sure that we brought this young lady home safe and healthy. And with that effort of all of you in this room, our residents, our nonprofit organization, our faith-based organizations, the result is that this young lady is safe and sound. So we're very grateful. And what we're offering here in the city of East Orange to our young people, that at any time that we can be of some help and you need to cry out to someone, we are here for you.
We heard that bullshit.
We believe may yield some charges.
That's what I want to hear about the charges.
We believe we're not able to make any particular announcements at this time, but we are pursuing certain leads which we believe may yield some charges.
Can you speak a little bit here about, was she in school? Where did she go to school? When was the last time she was in school? Just talk about, were there any issues at home? Were there any DIFUS matters or any issues with the state? Can we get into that a little bit?
Well, DIFUS, as you know, is DCPMP now. I say DIFUS all the time myself now as well. But they did not have an open case, as far as we know. With regard to school, it also does not appear that she was registered in a school at present or at the time that she left home.
Prosecutor, do we know where she's been the past month? Has she been in New Jersey, in the city, who she's been staying with? Do we know?
We followed a route. It appears to be circuitous. She was in several locations, as far as we can tell, in New Jersey. Ultimately, though, ending up in New York, where I believe she was staying in a shelter in Brooklyn. But she was ultimately, though, met with police uptown, I believe, in Harlem.
So she was alone? She was doing the circuitous route she was taking? Was she alone?
She was meeting someone there who had seen her and asked her to come, and so, but she came alone.
How did that person contact her?
I'm not aware exactly how, whether it's telephone or whether what communication device. I'm not sure.
Was the individual a male? Did he know her, or had he just heard about?
He had heard of her and was familiar with her some kind of way. We're getting to the bottom of that right now, but it doesn't appear that there was anything criminal with regard to that.
How does it work in terms of arrest? You know, she's a missing child. Everyone knows about her. So if she was staying with friends or family, an adult, and they knew she was missing, for them to not report her missing to the police where she was, would they face any criminal charges or anything like that?
Well, that's not our case right now. We're happy that she's home. We're not anticipating any charges against anyone right now with regard to ferreting her away or something to that effect.
What were her words regarding coming back home, and is she going to be returned to her mother, or there needs to be some type of investigation before going back home?
There's going to be an investigation with regard to that first before she's turned over back to the conditions or the location where she existed the first
So what's the process
beginning.
right now? Where is she going to be, and how long would it be before she might have an opportunity to go back home if she decided to go back?
She's with us or in DCPMP, a combination at a particular location. I'm not sure right now, but she basically is being cared for, if you will, between the Essex County Prosecutor's Office and DCPMP.
And did you understand the scope of the search for her when you finally reached her? Did she know what was happening?
Almost impossible to believe that she would not have known the scope of that search.
But did not reach out to anyone besides this. Did she reach out to this person, or did that person reach out to her?
At this point, I don't know the particulars who reached out to who first, but it appears to me that she was more comfortable where she was.
Do we know why she wanted to leave home?
That's part of the investigation. And you know, we've got a direction we think we want to go, but I'm not at liberty to give that final at this point.
Yesterday, the mother did talk about an Amber Alert and why that did not happen initially. Could we get into what are the particular criteria? Set that up first. Criteria was not met. Okay, so what? I mean, tell us what that means.
Well, the criteria for the Amber Alert is that we have to really think that someone has been abducted first and foremost. And we never saw anything to really lead us, to give us to that conclusion,
Prosecutor,
yes.
Is the mother cooperating at all? Clearly there was some sort of disharmony in the household, which is why she is with you all and not with the family. He just brings up the speed with the cooperation between her parent, mother, and with you all.
Well, I mean, you saw that the mother was active with upfront in terms of camera, so that you had an opportunity to observe her demeanor at that time.
You already said that how she was acting up front with the media. Of course, she wants that attention. The victimhood, woe is me. You know, just like I said earlier, where's that motherfucker at?
How dare you do this to me?
You know, that. But again, that's that shine, that shiny light. That's how she was able to get the $8,000 in the blunder mouth.
As of right now, that we're anticipating that the mother's going to have a meeting with local law enforcement imminently.
You will be part of that meeting?
The Essex County Prosecutor's Office, correct, yes.
Will that be today?
That's our expectation.
Do you think she was up front when she met with investigators through this whole thing?
Too early to really give you a definitive on that right now, but the conclusion, by the end of the day, early next week, we should have something on that.
And she described this Antoine's disharmony in the home. Did she describe that?
At this point, I'm not able to say anything except that the young lady appears to have run away, and she did not want to make herself known to anyone and where she was. She seemed to be more so at ease where she was.
Mr. Stevens, I just want to verify because I may have missed this. You were getting.
So this 14-year-old would rather stay in the homeless shelter to be at home with her own mother. You cannot make this shit up, I tell you.
You know, texts from bosses and stuff.
How dare they?
So I just wanted to clarify, will there not be a reunion with mother and child today?
Right now, there is going to be we're expected to be a meeting with mother and law enforcement today. Based on that meeting, we'll find out what happens after that.
Mr. Prosecutor, you all of you spoke to great pains to talk about the media involvement in this and the levels of agencies who are involved in this search. This one had what we are calling right now a happy ending. She's alive and she's safe.
Yes, absolutely.
I think the elephant in the room here is that we all know that there's been a lot of criticism since Gabby Petito disappeared about African-American women and people disappearing or going missing and no one jumping on it the way we did Gabby Petito. Can some of you address how this case should be a catalyst for change with that regard?
Well, I think you've encapsulated the entire thing. The fact that the media, I can't say it as well as you did, but I'll try. The attention which the media gives a particular case makes or breaks that case. You bring to our consciousness the important things which our community should focus on. The streets do their own thing, and we always have, always will. But what the mainstream media does, it gives it the kind of gravitas that we really need for a story to really reach this kind of conclusion. We know that people were aware of everything. We know between watching TV, by the time I do a press conference, by the time I get home, it's on TV. Hey, it's there. So if I see it, then X number of million people are also seeing it. And on top of that, you add in what the impact of the social network. And I have to believe that that's the real promise of social networking, is that we're able to bring important issues to the forefront, get it out there in an extremely extensive way, and then nobody can say they don't know. With regard to this particular young lady, I'm extremely enthused by this result because, you know, I grew up in East Orange, everybody, East Orange, Newark, everybody around. These are marginalized communities by the media from the perception of the public. And this sort of effort goes a long way, I think, toward melding, bringing a collaboration between the people on the street, the community at large, and mainstream media, and also us, in order to say that we do get things done. In the midst of all of this, the mayor is approached by individuals who want to say, y'all not doing anything, despite the fact that we've got thousands of flyers. We had several press conferences, that we've had meetings, we know, with every entity from local law enforcement to the FBI. So we know we're doing something, but it still takes a successful result. Nothing beats a failure but a success, and this is a successful result. And it's mainly because of what we've done here and what you have latched on to and given us the legitimacy that this effort really deserves.
But does that also add in that, once again, here's another Black child runaway? I mean, you know, instead of, you know, it makes you think, well, you know, here we are again. And when the next comes up and it's a more serious case and the child is really, you know, not run away, maybe people might say, you know, she probably ran away.
I think we have to treat every one of them seriously. I mean, I don't think that anybody said Gabby Petito camping out in where was she, the Grand Tito's, wherever she was, Tetons. Here's another white girl out in the van, you know, doing a Scooby-Doo or something like that. So I think that, you know, every issue, every one case has got to be judged on its own merits. We in the Essex County Prosecutor's Office deal with every case on a case-by-case basis, and I think that that's how everybody, all law enforcement should approach, not only just law enforcement, media, everybody should approach every situation. Everything does not end the way it appears to have begun in every case. So we have to give us time. And for and I apologize in advance for every time I can't answer a question or I say that it's an ongoing investigation, because we don't know where it's going to lead at that particular time. And so that's why we have to keep overturning stones.
One more question. This young lady was missing for almost a month. You say that the last known location was in a shelter. How long was she in the shelter? And previous to her staying in the shelter, please give us some sense of where else she was. Was she living on the street? Was she living with acquaintances? somebody take her in?
And how did she get around? Like, how did she afford subway?
Yeah.
Pay for a ticket?
Listen, I can't, right now, these are all facts which we are still trying to develop. However, obviously, this was an extremely resilient and resourceful young lady. And she decided that she wanted to be someplace other than where she had been. And she made it happen.
And did she actually cut her hair? I'm sorry, I don't know if you actually addressed that. Did she cut her hair to blend in?
Looks like it.
Well, we didn't update it. It's out in the social media. Officially.
Can I
Yeah, please, absolutely.
You know, social media is terribly important, as we indicated before, but the fact of the matter is that not everyone is on Facebook. Not everyone has Instagram availability. You folks, the mainstream media, are the most important factor here in this particular case and in all cases.
That's bullshit. Social media is the most important because the news media is full of shit, just like these baby mama tears are full of shit. The media pick and choose what to put out there to either manipulate you or to benefit they and also manipulate you and also get they status and they viewers and shit like that. So that's bullshit. We are the new media, and that's a fact. It's people now that watch YouTube as the news versus watching the fucking media, Channel 7 and Channel 9 and all that shit, Fox News, CNN. They get the shit from us. So that's bullshit. A lot of shit to go viral goes to the news because of us. So that's bullshit. That's why I want y'all to listen, listen to this bullshit. And they're like they really doing something. That's all I really want to hear, because they're going to get their shine from the mayor to the state police, the county police, the city police, and the prosecutor and all them motherfuckers, and the FBI. You can't make this shit up. Got my boy, Mr. Goodbread. I appreciate you coming on here, brother, because you were the reason why I had got the update when it came to this shit, because I did not know that she was found. Well, I knew she was found because they were trying to say it was with some dude. They try to say, oh, some older pedophile linking up and shit. And come to find out it was just a man trying to help, and find out that the mother was actually abusive and she was charged with child endangerment and child abuse. Shout out to you for even putting it out there. You cannot make this shit up, bro. What's going on here, man?
You can't make it up, man. You touched on it very well. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. You saw it, and I would hate to try to figure out how many other stories that got pushed in the news and that got backed, and that was just false accusations. Like, I mean, out here, like I was, you know what I mean? I'm out here in New York, so she was really pushing it. She was really going hard. She was really downtown in City Hall. She was shaking doors because that's an issue right there. Like a woman. Why is it that when we report a kid missing in our neighborhood, the kid, you gotta wait. First of all, you can't just, they're not gonna just react to the kid being missing. They're gonna first tell you to wait, and then you can't report it until 48 hours or something like that, and then they'll say that it's a kid missing. You know what I mean? So they wanted to attack that law, and the fact that it's a whole lie, that make it bad for the kids that really do get abducted. So she made it look bad. You did a good job of pointing that out today.
Yeah, especially what got me. But I'm not surprised that GoFundMe though.
Nah, I'm not surprised at all, man. I'm not surprised at all, yo. I'm not surprised at all.
GoFundMe move. I gotta post that again, man.
Yeah, that part right there, I didn't even understand. I didn't even hear about it. Like, we didn't even know that she had it. Like, because I wasn't following. You know, you gotta. She did that on Facebook or Instagram.
The GoFundMe?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I just Googled it.
How you found that one right there?
I just typed it up, typed the name, and took a chance, man, and put Jashyah Moore and put GoFundMe, man. That's how I did it. I just know these baby mama tears. Anything to get attention and money, they that's what they do, man.
That's a fact, man.
It's unfortunate, man.
You can't make it up. It's a sad story, man. It's a sad story, and then you see right there at the end where the politicians, they all just start grabbing. They all start credit grabbing. You know what I mean? we found her. New York found her, but New Jersey spent the resources. New Jersey definitely spent the resources to put the search effort out there, and we just happened to pick her up. You know what I mean? And it just go to show you that it's 21st century slavery, man. These kids is property. These kids don't get it right. Everything is supposed to be about the children's future, right? If the children are the future, right, Mr. Palmer, if the children are our future, then why the children don't get a say in this future?
And funny that you said that. It was $8,000.18, but it looked like somebody they took some money back. It's closed. It's closed. Yeah. But it looked like a couple people taking some money back.
Yeah, it looked like she withdrew some money. She withdrew.
Either she withdrew or somebody, maybe so she had to, bond out of jail. But I didn't read this part. This was created, of course, November the 5th. I told you, God to be glory. I told you they do the Jesus move all the time. They do the Jesus move. God be the glory. Found. Thank you very much for all your help and support. On October the 14th, every parent's nightmare became a reality for me. Victimhood. When I get them well in this motherfucker. My beautiful 14-year-old baby girl, Jashyah, did not return home, going out to find a card that she lost on the way to the store. One of them EBTs. Yes, don't ask no questions. As a mother, there are no words that can describe what my family and I are going through. Yeah, we shuck and jive. It's hard to eat. It's hard to sleep or even function when an everyday passes. I shit you not. I just want my baby back. I wanted to come home with a loving family, with the stepdad that punch her in the face, give it a Ike Turner fade away 2 times and laughter, playing her PS4 with her little brother.
Yo, how much you want for that joint? Because you could go to Google and you could get one of those. You can get one of those written out for you. That's a template.
Hey, look, it say, please donate to us. Please donate to help us cover more ground so we can purchase flyers, posters, t-shirts. Our family believes in the power of prayer. And if you cannot donate,
you see, that's why she got caught. You know what I mean? Like, God is really real. Like, so that's why she got caught. That's why it all blew her face. And you know what it is? It's her own greed to the end, if you ask me. Because she knows she wanted that card back. She know the first of the month came. Was coming. And the girl left in October. I mean, towards the end of October when the card was running low. You know what I mean? So she wanted that card back. It wasn't even about the girl, because if it wasn't about the card, if she was thinking of her right here, she would have knew, don't even report this because you about to blow yourself up. She thinking about the money, and that's what tend to happen. They always make bad decisions. 71% of our women, of our sisters, make bad decisions. They would trade their common sense for some bread.
100%. Our family believes in the power of prayer, and if you cannot donate, please pray for us so we can bring Jazz home safely with her family where she belongs. This was also done November the 12th.
That's crazy.
She did an update. Let me see. Any more comments? Okay, the update was okay, let's see. No mother should go through what I have these last few weeks. My family and I want to ensure certain legal channels are altered to better aid families in preventing possible tragedies. This includes certain law enforcement protocols like Amber Alert. Please help us make a difference. Now, don't worry about the Amber Alert. Let's worry about parenting and being a real righteous mother and father or stepfather, because you caused this little girl to run away because of all the shit she was going through. I told these baby mama do not love their children. Not at all, bro.
They don't. And it's sad because parenting is not easy. You know what I mean? Nobody said parenting is easy, but you got to get to some truth. You know what I mean? Women they do a lot of things to just prove a point. 71% of women, they do a lot of things to just prove a point. And I mean, they losing. Like, when are they going to understand at that point that y'all trying to prove is just not it's not helping y'all.
One thing about it, man, long as government daddy and these civil forces look out, come these bitches defense, they will never, ever have to realize they lose, because somebody will always pick them up before they even so-called lose. I realize that. I see it for what it is, for real.
I realized that too. Even with the politics, the video you just showed, it's like they work together. It's like they're working hand in hand. It's like they set them up for failure because they know they're gonna fail. They're gonna make. They know exactly the decisions and the choices that they're gonna make. That's why they so adamant about removing us and that masculine energy from the picture, because they know get a correction. We're gonna just be like, nah, you know what I mean? Don't do that. That's not accurate.
Right, 100%. 100%. First, we got my man G-Man, the man from the 60s.
What's happening?
What's good, bro? How you feeling today?
What's good? Hey, man, I'm also that brother named Gerald Jelks. That's me in the chat, man. It's just my other name, G-Man. I was just listening to you and to the young brother. As I was listening to him, I only call in for this reason.
Yes, sir.
That last statement you said about they don't understand. You have to take it to this chess move on the chessboard. They don't care.
That's a fact.
And the game is over. So, you know,
New York City sidewalk, a woman shot.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that where you guys are at now, I was there back then, but I was being suppressed by my own brothers that nobody saw it. And it's like now I hear a lot of people saying, well, they put it on the older men. Well, what about us that had to put it on those older men, which I saw what they went through? So, you know, and that's why I apologize to you, because I did try to talk, but I knew that the young brother was going to catch hell. And then you had the young brother from New York. He said last night, and I didn't really want to crush his bubble when he said, yo, hey, I'm getting money. I said, okay, I wanted to say something. But how can you get money when America has been bankrupt since 1933? So what are you really getting? So the system knew, well, damn, we can't trick these men. These men are different. But I know who we can trick. We can trick them. Welfare, which means farewell, the EBT card, the food stamps. If you want to go to your local drugstore, you don't have to go to the drugstore. All you got to do is go to the grocery store. All the drugs are right there. And it's in the food. So you guys are like the new Malcolm. Not even Marcus. Y'all not even Marcus Garvey. Y'all better, because you calling it out for what it is. And y'all lived it, because y'all were the children that saw this shit coming at you. Now you're adults, and they don't like your rebuttal. They can't stand your rebellious attitude, which basically, what am I saying is so rebellious? That the woman used her child for money, and only for this to come back at her. Trust me, she ain't the first one, y'all. She ain't the first one. The shit before the internets of women locking their children in cages. I remember this back at Southern. Women who having babies in the dormitory, putting the newborn down the garbage chute. Yeah. First day at Southern. Yeah, this happened to me. And for a brother to wake me up, he say, this happens at LSU all the time, except it's not media attention.
See what I mean? Right. They pick and choose what's important. If it don't, pick up, sometimes they know it, but they don't want to touch it. So
Right. But
social media is putting the shit out here now.
Oh, and see, they can't stand it. Social media can't stand it either, because the person who runs this platform is a female. But because of Donald Trump saying, yo, if you take away the freedom of speech, I'm going to come at your ass with a bunch of lawsuits for suppressing freedom of speech. Thus you have Mr. Palmer. Not Palmer, but Mr. Palmer. They don't like it. They don't like it. And then Mr. Palmer is like Doug Williams. I'm gonna put some wide receivers out like you, young brother, and I'm gonna throw you the ball, and then you tell your story. Right. I just can't wait for more guys my age and under to come on. And I know they want to talk, but some of them just ain't got that gift. They need to come and tell these stories. These pale face, these so-called white brothers that's listening. come and tell the story of your friend's father who committed suicide behind this same situation, which Mr. Palmer, you call it the original Karens, which is a fact. They don't like the fact that this info is coming like a runaway train, and now we've seen it. But think about this, yo. Think about the people who are now backing us up on speaking the truth, which is the system. Remember, the system supported them on their terroristic act. See, I look at it, the both sides system. You can't come jump on us and then want to support us, pointing the fingers at the woman when you supported giving her welfare, which is farewell family structure. You gave it to her. You gave it to her, pushed us out, and then you put us in prison, not jail. You put us in prison for debt. What? So I can't pay her child support. I can't get a job. You take my license because I can't work, and then you give me a felony? Man, Mr. Palmer, let me say it on your platform, and we'll start from here. Some lawyers should pick up this pro bono and sue the fuck out of the United States for what they did to a lot of men for welfare. And then you use our Social Security beyond us knowing, which on the back of your slave surveillance number card, no one can use this number. Then why did the judges approve this? To put money in their pockets? Yep. Why did the judges support this woman on coming out crying with these fake ass eyelashes, looking like I need a surfboard?
Right.
For the money. It's all about that do, re, mi, which is no good because it's a promissory note from the Federal Reserve Bank, which has never been audited as long as y'all been living and as long as I've been living. This is why Trump put the Federal Reserve into the United States Treasury system, which JFK, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, was trying to do it and become our own superpower. So they don't like you guys for speaking this shit, man. I'm just letting you know they don't like it, but I definitely enjoy it. I enjoy it. I'm like, yes.
I know what it is. And a lot of these Hotep Sambo ass dudes on YouTube, they feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers is all about just getting their commercialized and get they shine and money and all that shit. So
are we talking about Umar? Are we talking about Umar?
We talking about whatever. We talking about whoever, because it's a lot of them though. It's the majority.
Man, the slick nigga heroes. That's why I call them slick nigga heroes.
Wow.
On here too.
Yeah. So again, I like sitting back listening to this sort of Kali Muhammad attitude coming from you young brothers. They can't stand that. They can't stand it. They can't. They can't. That's why they took him out. And like I said, I question the minister sometimes. I just question him like you could have did more. You could have did more.
He's an agent provocateur, man. I've been told people about Farrakhan, Sharpton, Jackson. Look, dog, I have no idols. I have no role models. None of these slick nigga heroes or none of like that. Hell, I don't even salute the so-called gangster rappers of the past. These nigga celebrities that got money, all that good stuff, man. I look at all these niggas as wicked as hell. And these chicks love wicked men. So I leave these chicks alone, bro.
So guess who's the new frontier? Just go to the bathroom and take a good look at yourself. Coming from an older G, just take a good look at the new leaders of the frontier. It is you all.
Yo, G-Man.
I sit there and salute you like, yep.
No, G-Man, I'm memorized right now, G-Man. Like, I done lost so many train of thoughts. Just listening to you is like, you know what I mean? I could listen to you all day, man.
And I can listen to y'all all day. It's funny. I could just sit back and eat a sandwich and just listen to you guys. I
lost so many train of thoughts just listening to you, just the knowledge, and that's what we lost. Like that's what we lost in our community today. But that's why I don't worship none of them celebrities. Touching on what you said, my guy, I don't worship none of them celebrities, but I do look up to the OGs like you. And sorry, when I say OGs, I mean the originators, not that the gangster shit. I'm talking about old originators, like the original ones.
I know exactly what you mean. It's funny how they play us. Like, let's say in Hollywood, they'll show us Frank Lucas, but you scared to talk about Bumpy Johnson. Why y'all afraid to talk about Bumpy? Because Bumpy peeped game. He knew what was going on. But they'll give you Frank Lucas. I'm not dogging out Frank Lucas. Yeah, exactly.
They give us the snitch. They give us the snitch. Like,
hell, why don't tell us about Frank Matthews? Frank Matthews was bigger than all of them. He was basically, hell, the mafia was scared of Frank Matthews and Bumpy Johnson more than anybody. And they don't talk about neither one. Hell,
neither one. Y'all keep talking. Let me get to
y'all a question. I want to ask you a question because correct culture. He says any solutions. Well, one solution is that I always say is change the laws of your mind. Fix yourself, get yourself in order. We gotta take accountability and fix ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And I also say we have to separate ourselves from these baby mama tears and these shipping forces. That's one solution you have to do is take care of you and yours.
Man, Mr. Palm, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been trying to get into my word and my Bible and everything.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that, guys. Ye is God. And remember that ye is God, and more guys got to understand that, and we got to own that, and we got to walk around, and we got to carry that. Ye is God. I don't care if you don't believe in the little white picture that they show you. That's marketing. That ain't the God. That's Zaddy God. But you got to believe in the real God. There's a God out there. He created the nature, and y'all play to these women. Y'all play to they look. You know what I mean? But y'all got to play to the nature. The nature never steer you wrong, guys. But true story, ye is God, man. And we got to start owning that, man. We got to start owning that.
That's true.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, look, like I said, I've been getting back into my word, trying to go ahead, you know what I'm saying, get back right with the Most High and everything. So I actually developed antisocial personality disorder dealing with the Black community. I don't want to deal with no effery. People want to come to me, talk to me about who fucking who and all that good stuff. What we're supposed to do as man. I say, you know what? I'm about to go back to God. I don't care about what you need. Well, people want to talk to me, what about family? What about, I said, don't y'all see what y'all are? Why would I want to contribute and want to go ahead and be with y'all? All y'all think I want to talk about is failure, misery, and destroying each other, bro. Right. I'll be looking at these chicks and talking about, well, you still want, I say, I can control my loves. I'm not the rest of these niggas out here. I say, forget y'all, forget your Yanni, forget your hair weaving, all that good stuff. What can you do for me? Yo, look, once you take that off the table, they don't want to be around you. See, that's why I say these niggas and chicks today is fucked up. You want to get something out of me just because you think
you must give the government their props. All of this, you guys were born into this shit. I remember when weave was not around. I remember when women had rollers in their hair and they still was 7 and 8s. I also remember when women cooked. Got what I'm saying? So they changed the dynamic. The strongest weapon in this world is not a freaking gun or a bullet. It is called television. It gives them a vision. This is why with Mr. Palmer, we said that about the Rainer chick. They put that shit in her head. How the hell, woman, you gonna hook up with a basketball player who's doing great? Why would you go in and mess up the program where he put you in the nucleus of his program so the world could turn around you and you administer and do the bookkeeping and make sure his palace is clean, your palace, your queendom. But see, they gave him.
Bro, you know that was too hard for you. Know that already. Come on.
All right, Kareem. Kareem, I was waiting for you to throw that Vita Blue pitch. Yeah, that was too hard.
It's too, yeah, destruction. Like I always say, man, it's easy to destroy, hard to build. Like, and she tried to. I remember seeing the Kevin Samuels interview with her, right?
So that's real. That's a real interview.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, so
okay, I just happened
man, that's the reason why I was look at any nigga that want to talk about that dude in that suit after seeing that interview. Every talking point that he threw at that chick and she basically rebutted and hook, line, and sinker his ass. I do not want to deal with no modern fucking woman in 2021. They all hijacked.
I'm glad you said. I'm glad,
bro. And then the messed up thing too, real quick.
I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but I'm glad you did because
that
right there just proved these motherfuckers made a choice. We have to accept the choices that they make, go on about our business, and fix ourselves. And fuck these motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
So again,
then real quick, bro. Then the messed up the messed up, and this is how they get you. Then had the nerve come on in looking like a whole snack with the bullshit. It's like, come on, man. I was like, look at this shit. Like
She always looked like a snack, though. She always looked like a snack.
She came on there with the leather shit, and I'm like, yo, here we go. But she just made so many. I'm like, you just talking in circles, like,
but yo,
what are we?
That's the thing, yo. Too, we our own enemy, man. Once we get rid of that lust and start reaching for our purpose, man, it's on. But it's a lot of
we got too many thirsty ass, simp ass niggas out here, though, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Well, let's not talk about them. Listen.
Hold on, before you say that.
Here I come
to save the day. Facts, yo.
All right.
Yeah. No, that's why I get mad at dudes in the street, bro. That's why I get mad at these drugs. Look, it's not that y'all sell drugs. It's that what's the reason y'all selling drug for? To impress chicks. So you mean tell me you gonna take penitentiary chances? You want to kill me? This is what we messing with me, and that's why the brothers don't understand why I don't want to hang with niggas. You understand? Right. Y'all getting programmed.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, if they ask the solution is not to buy in. We know. Us men living in our truth know the dangers of buying in. It's the simps and the here I come to save the days.
That's the cool one, Mr.
Going at the end of the day.
So
they keep the machine going.
That shit around on the speaker, bro. Playing that when dudes do some simp shit.
From? Most likely these simps come from these baby mama dads who raised them.
So I have a question for the panel, and you guys are young. Okay, in my days, it was Superfly, but nobody listened to what he had to say when he told a man, "You just want to be like me." Right. They program us on pimping women, which we wasn't pimps. We were more. It came right after the Black Revolution, Malcolm X. They threw the pimping shit. So when the brother said, "You just trying to impress the woman," as much as I enjoy brothers growing, I'm not feeling the monologue of Mr. 150 Cent. Reason why you're still keeping us in the drug game when we know we don't own no boats, we don't own no trains. So who's transporting the product into the United States of America?
The government.
Government daddy.
The government.
So why is he still pushing this back to the brother who just said that? Because he said it on the show, which I stood up off the couch. He said killing a nigga is easy.
Every talk.
I think you muted.
You got cut off, bro.
No,
I'm still here. I thought somebody said something, but this is exactly what the dude said in one of the scripts on the thing after he shot the cop. Killing a nigga is easy. I said, do this dude not know what he just put in the earth?
Yeah, and you think I want to hang? And look, niggas want to get drunk, get high, and want to talk shit until somebody get angry, want to grab an iron and go and kill. And if people want to go ahead and do that every day, I'm done with the community. That's why I keep on telling people.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my niggas for the shout out donation. Just JB tapping in. What up, JB? Shout out to you, my brother. My brother from Cali. Want to give a shout out to Sergeant Tyson from New York for the $2 donation. She said, been busy fighting grandma, baby mama tears. Probably the show. Yeah, she's a grandma tears for real. Shout out to you, my brother.
Yo,
go ahead. I'm gonna let
can I
let Wayne chime in after you, bro.
Yeah, because I just want to tell two quick stories, like on the simp thing and also on the drugs, right? So I remember I had this chick, she bad joint too. She was African. She had, slim, double D's, all that. So I had met her on a chat line. And, we was messing around or whatever. It's like my early 20s. And one day I called her and she had a dude pick up the phone. So the dude starts arguing with me and all that. So I didn't argue back with him. So he gets quiet. And I'm like, bro, I said, so, bro, this is how it's supposed to go, right? You and me, we do all this phone gangster shit and, the violin music in the back and all that, Power Part 2. And then we kill each other, or you kill me, I kill you. One of us is in jail, one is dead, and she going to suck the next PP. So he sat there, he said, you know what, bro, you right. My bad. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? So I didn't get emotional because, I just want, somebody had to be logical in the situation. And when the chick came back to my crib, my man's was like, yo, who's that? I was like, yo, that's my friend. Holla at that. She got mad, never came back, and I was happy. Second point, I'm watching a documentary right now. I don't know if you guys seen the show Narcos Mexico.
Yeah.
It's a show, the dude by the name, his name is Kiki. He was a DEA agent that was kidnapped by the federal police of Mexico. That federal police force was trained and planted in Mexico by the CIA.
Yep.
To basically, so then you got them. They also do bodyguard and security work for the cartels.
Yep.
So I didn't get to the end of the documentary yet, but one of the DEA agents, along with two of the cops that work for, it's three cops that work security for the cartel, and they grabbed Kiki, tortured him for 30 hours, and then stabbed him in the head and dumped his body in some like grave site, whatever, on the side of a highway. And then the CIA, the DEA went in and, did some infiltration missions, stuff like that. It was a whole thing. But what the dude was basically saying is that at the beginning, he's like, I want to tell how the U.S. government ordered the capture of this DEA agent. He said, I don't care if I die. So we already know what it is, man. The CIA put them in there so they could get the drugs through the damn border.
Yep. Okay.
We know that already.
Yep.
Hey, that's some real shit. I want to let Wayne Brandon speak his piece. He been quiet, waiting on this shit.
Hey man, I'm enjoying the show. I'm enjoying listening to you. Hey, one thing I want to say to Mr. Palmer, man, I've been following your channel for about two months now.
Yeah.
Something like that. Brother, I appreciate you, man. You can stop me from doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to your words, this thing get more exposed. And it's good to hear, coming from brothers, something against the mainstream media public opinion about us and why our children grow up without fathers. Don't nobody shine no light on this, man. So it's bro, you doing God's work. I definitely got a donation coming for you, bro. And you inspired me to start my own channel on this very same subject. Because ain't no way in the world I'm supposed to be making $4,000 a month for no 3 kids.
Wait. How much you pay?
1,500, brother.
What?
Yeah, so we in Washington State. I'm in Seattle right now for the time being.
Yeah.
They got me. So what they do is they take my little $5,700 gross pay. You hear me? Gross pay, not net.
Gross. They off your gross.
Yeah, man. So they got me paying $1,500 a month plus the back support, and then they let it come back and hit me for child care, bruh.
Child care.
Yeah, on top of the child support. So check this out. The kids,
the medical and shit.
That's why I say fuck them kids.
Man, them kids ain't even in no daycare, man. This a money grab, bro.
Right.
This a money grab.
They go to school. They go to school.
Man, you got to hire a lawyer so they can play with you just so you could go to the court and get some motherfucker wearing a costume to tell you, well, we reduced your child support by $1. Or something bullshit like that, bro. That's how they do, brothers. Is and the only thing people, cause my uncle, man, you just gotta pay the child support. The females, you just don't want to pay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I got a question. And this is gonna hurt Mr. Palmer. This question's okay.
Hey, what you say, don't they all say? See what I'm talking about? I told y'all these baby boomer motherfuckers will tell you, hey man, you must want to be a father, your own family, your mama, your auntie, and your punk ass daddy will tell you.
I was about to
pay the child support and shut your mouth. Go ahead, man.
This gonna hurt. Brandon, what ages are your uncles who told you that shit?
Man, my Uncle Charles must be like 60 something, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Palmer? See what I'm saying? I never wanted to go. I'm like, why won't we fight it? But the men bowed down because all they wanted to do was get their pecker wet. That is it.
Happy life,
Brandon, I'm sorry, man. You got to fight.
Hey, man, ain't nothing to be sorry about. This is what it is. Of course, I'm fighting this thing in the background, but like I told the BMT, I don't care about the money. Tell me this: why are you playing games and keeping my kids from me?
Wait a minute. You're paying $1,500. You can't see your children?
Yep, that's
Hey,
how
look,
I
man.
know.
Listen, bro. Listen, I try to tell the magistrate, because you know they had the COVID shit, so they made me do it on the not the FaceTime, but on the computer.
Yeah, virtual.
I had my hearing. You dig? So them people gonna sit up there and tell me you got a woman attorney that worked for DSHS, that's the state, and you got the magistrate who also worked for the state. He told me, hey, that's a separate matter. That's a separate.
That's not true.
That's what they're gonna tell you. That's what they tell you, though.
He said, go file with the courts, man. We here today to set this child support. That's it. He told me straight up, like he didn't want me to talk because they recorded the whole thing. He didn't want me to talk, man.
Child support is a criminal act. It is a criminal act.
It is.
It's a criminal act. That's sad, bro.
It is, bro. Hey, man, but look, man, Palmer doing the work we all need. This should be inspiring all the brothers. Something positive got to come from this. We got to continue to get that message out. I don't care about no deflection. Your mama black, you mad at women, all that. That's all that bullshit. Them is just deflection, because what they never address, what they never do is call you a liar. They just move the conversation. Hey,
you know what, bro?
Talk about something else.
Hey, on that note,
Truth is what it is.
that's why I don't give a fuck about what these whole ass niggas say on YouTube and everything else. I really don't, man. Because nobody have told me I was a liar.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Hey, especially when you're showing proof.
They just say who hurt you and your mama black. So
hey, you know what? I say, you know what? I'm gonna tell them this, Mr. Palmer. I'm gonna say, you know what? You right. You heard me, black woman. You heard me. You told me I wasn't a man. You told me that I ain't shit for 40-something years. Look, you basically tell me, and look, you still go after the bad dudes that you said I'm supposed to be about. You still go after them same niggas. In rational, I say that's all y'all is.
Kids
So I'm saying, you heard me. Get the hell away from me. And look, take them kids over there because they don't want to grow up to be a man like me. You don't want no man like me. So why would you want a man like me to go ahead and raise the kids? Do you understand the mental faculties that y'all put out into the universe? That's why I say, forget you women. Hell, what y'all gonna do?
We represent authority. We represent that masculine. That they teach that, man. They program against that. They don't want that. That's all in the news media. The government pay them. They incentivize them to keep us out the house, keep our kids fucked up and away from us. And if you go over there acting a fool, they got a domestic violence case to put on you, just like that, man. When
you know how many brothers then went to prison for that damn lie of domestic violence?
Yep, bruh. I'm beating on the door, and she recorded me on the Ring camera. She know what I'm there for. She know I'm there to get my kids. They was trying to give me a felony harassment for knocking on the door. Remember, I never talked to her. We never seen face to face, but because she playing games with my kids and I'm beating on the door aggressively, because I want my kids to know your daddy trying to get to you.
That's a fact.
How old are your children? How old are they, Brandon?
Match energy. Always match energy.
Hey, I know all my kids' birth dates and ages.
How old are they?
Always
How old
match
are they?
energy because
hey man, by this woman, I got an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 4-year-old. By that particular woman, I got 2 other kids, but I ain't on child support for them. They mama doing right.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
But yo, that's good. That's good that you make that effort. That's good that you make that effort.
And on top of that, like this when they really try to shut me down. I said, man, the woman that took 3 different niggas in the state of Washington through child support, man, she must got a gold sticker by her name.
Whoa.
You say this damn you got 3 different baby daddies. Everybody on child support.
That's her business. That's her business. That's her big business with it. She big business with it.
Hey, listen, the state love her because when nobody talk about is them federal dollars that they get from collecting from us. And the reason I say this term collection is because that's why they garnishing your check, brother. So they can make it look like a collection.
$51 billion. $51 billion a year. And on that note,
ain't no sunshine when
she's
See, that's the reason why they talking about niggas don't want to work. I'll be like, you understand that niggas don't want to work legit jobs anyway because of this so-called Ponzi scheme they call Social Security, 401ks, and all that other bullshit.
Talk.
And then
you got a 401k? Man, hey, cash that shit out right now. Fuck them when they talking about that 10% to the IRS, that 10%, another 10% for early withdrawal. Nigga, I put me $40,000 from my 401k from work for the city of Seattle for 10 years into Bitcoin. I'm up, baby. I'm up.
Mr. Palmer, Mr. Palmer, you have given the platform, so I'm gonna put it out there. The guys who got a problem with child support, y'all need to come on this platform and tell this story, because if this story keeps getting out, sooner or later, somebody's gonna pick this up, because you got to understand, this is a mobocracy. This is not a democracy, and these people been stealing the money. Matter of fact, the judges is getting
some in the game.
Yes, the judges are getting a cut of the child support. So
hey, sending their kids to school, paying their mortgage, everything. These people make money off of our children.
Yep.
BMT make money. They need our children to make their system work. In the story.
Bingo. Yep.
Period.
And you know what? And speaking of that, I want to let Yisrael, that's FFF chairman. I'm gonna let him get in. He's a Father's Movement in Ohio, man. Go ahead and speak your piece, bro. You there?
Yo, you mute. You on mute.
Yeah, he showed his face and he got back off.
Because they suppressing this. Understand this, dude. I'm fortunate to get on, because when Canada sees me on sometime, they cut it off. Do you know that they even changed to where I can't even donate money, dude?
Yeah, me too. All comments, like I be following AM, right? I be following Angry Man, you know what I'm saying? And he can't see my comments. I can't donate nothing like that. And I'll be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know what they do sometimes too with the donations too?
They take half the cut.
This might be a solution too. What I noticed with the super chats, right? You can't even use certain words. True. So you might have to like for women, just put the letter W. Like certain words, they not gonna. We can't process it. Right. And it's really the language that you use.
I didn't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, you can't even use certain words anymore,
man. Censorship.
Censorship, exactly. Yeah, it's insane, man.
Hey, man, but you gonna support this brother, Mr. Palmer, man. Send him a cash app, man. Fuck their system, man. Send him some cash.
But like I said, though,
100%.
That Social Security, that 401k, and you add a child support scam onto this, they don't want us black men to generate wealth. That was the problem. That's why I look at dudes in the streets.
Man,
why y'all
child
selling
support.
drugs?
That's
We need
why
to go ahead and put our minds together.
That's why,
man. That's why we trying to tell
you ain't supposed to be no homeowner. They don't want you in no position like that. They don't want you in a good
They want you in their trap.
You know what I'm saying? None of that, man.
They want you in there.
Yeah, you know who was talking about that? I was watching an interview with him the other day. You know, Grant Cardone?
Yeah.
Grant Cardone was saying that. He said it started. He said, first of all, he said the real exchange of wealth is putting your money in these goddamn banks. He said it started with the black and brown communities. Then they went here, they went there. Now it's just middle class people. He's like, you don't gain no interest. Then he was saying what y'all said. He said, man, forget all these 401k. He said, what kind of investment is that? You can't touch your money to 30, 40 years.
Right.
So that's a dumb investment.
Right. Exactly.
Real talk. Like,
hey, man, everybody see this inflation popping off, man. Get your money out the banks. Get your money out of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You can have that shit for 30, 40 years, and it still might be there, but they can't guarantee it's going to be worth nothing. That's what they can't guarantee you.
Put your money in assets, baby.
So,
I'm
in the game, man.
I'm gonna let Israel come in.
Triple F, what's good, baby?
Yeah, I want to throw something in the game, bro. One thing the baby mama terrorists also destroyed was Black Wall Street and Rosewood. Now I want y'all to consider this.
Karen.
I want you. No, but let me go with the baby mama terrorists real quick, and let me show you my angle. My angle is
Black Wall Street.
Yeah, yes.
Damn,
let's
go.
Me.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let me explain. Okay. Now we see the Arab, we see the Chinese, we see everybody who has a family unit. Because they have a family unit, like we had back in those days, then they can have communities. Without a man in a household, in every household, that's how black men in our community came together. That's people talk about why can't black people get along? Well, when we had family units, you gotta have the basic man, woman, and child before you can have the whole community come together and it just be black people messing with black people. But when you can't even get a man in the household, that's what destroyed our unity. Once he had the baby mama terrorists looked and said, I'm gonna go with government daddy. That's what she said. Fuck the black community. Because like you see, like you said, the other nations didn't do that. The Ethiopians, the Arabs, they come over here and they got family units, which makes them be able to have a whole community.
Prosper.
You don't see them with a whole bunch of single parent in them motherfucking communities, and then they still have a community. That's not how it works. But when they said, "Well, fuck the man," we're gonna take the man out the picture. They fucked the whole. We can never come up with a Rosewood. We can never come up with a Black Wall Street as long as he's about this baby mama terrorists.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying to what I'm getting is you saying because of this they have blacked even the possibility of a Rosewood or Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, I got you.
G-Man, I said it yesterday. If we don't repair the family, we can't combat anything. I always
say that. You did say that.
But you know what? This is why I say we have to get what it is and stop talking this false hope that we got to get the community back in order. It will never get back in order.
It's not.
So Silver. So I say it again. I said this to you yesterday, Mr. Palmer. We really need to start talking about economics. I'm saying this to each and every one of you, especially to you, Brandon, with that money, that other little money you get, you need to get that silver, bruh. Because once you get that silver, gold is too expensive, platinum's too expensive. But silver, you can get silver. 1 ounce, they say, will be worth about $14,000.
Hey, bro, let me tell you like this. I got Canadian maple. I got
my man.
Yeah, I got the silver, the Eagles. You
my man.
Hey, I be paying $3 over spot price. I ain't gonna talk about how much I got, but I ain't no dummy, man. I know to get out this dollar. I tell you that. Get out that dollar, man.
It's gonna fall. This fiat currency is gonna fall.
It's gonna fall.
Oh yeah.
So what? So Mr.
what
they gonna do then?
What the ABW's gonna do then? I mean, they're gonna be ran through. They ain't gonna have no money. So what's gonna happen? I don't want
big head tax.
Hey, don't fool yourself. The government did confiscated gold and silver before.
Before World War II, bro. Before World War II, you're right. They did. They made all the citizens give it back before, and they had it in Fort Knox.
Yep.
So you're definitely right about that.
Hey, don't be on these social media broadcasting, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do a good.
Now you're right about that, Wayne. They did confiscate it prior to World War II.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna do a good bread move on this one. While we running away, them bitches better not look around, because they look behind their back, they're gonna turn to stone. That's all I gotta say, because we're gonna keep going. We ain't looking back at the
That's a fact, though. Like Lot's wife. That's right. That's right. That's a whole hundred.
But Mr. Palmer, my bad. Now I just wanted to share something, because we was talking about STEM yesterday, right? I don't know if y'all heard about it before, right? There's a training website called Udemy, and they got different types of coding, like everything you want to learn on there, bro. Because one thing about computer science, man, is one of the fields where you get paid off knowledge, not necessarily degrees. So they run discounts and all that. So if brothers want to get into coding, like I bought a course where they teach you how to build a shooter video game from scratch with the Unreal C++ engine.
Put that in the back chat, man. Put that in the back chat. I'll write that down. Put that in the back chat.
Got you.
Yeah, that's a fact. And Ricardo Cray, he's in that. So this shit is real. I'm gonna let Q Savage speak his piece. Right quick. Savage, you there?
Savage on mute.
There you go.
Hey, good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
What's good, Shaq?
We good.
Yes, sir. Good evening, brother.
Hey, man, it's just the boy Q from Philly, and basically I'm just like my dilemma is like this. As I said, my baby mama terrorist is a Philadelphia police officer.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And she gave me the I mean it's pretty much a runaway. But the whole point being is like this. Technically, I talked to a lawyer, right, and he said basically since she ain't put your name on the birth certificate, even though the baby is mine or whatever, he's saying technically you really got to pay child support until you pay until you file for child custody. That's when you start paying child support. So basically, I just send the money or whatever to stay out the system, or just go in the system and fight and go through the circus.
Well, I would say get a DNA test, but do not let the baby mama have it. Because what you can do.
No. Here go the thing. I wasn't. She didn't invite me to the hospital in delivery. She said she didn't want the police department to pay for a paternity test. Like I'm some type of broke Negro.
Well, if you can get,
so the whole point being, she told me,
swap the baby mouth on the sly, you can go for paternity.
No.
But she need to have that in order to put
listen to a story though. Listen to a story. Do you think she's gonna come back door on you though?
Hell yeah, she a baby mama tears.
No, this the thing is like this. See, we already sued the we already took it to paternity court and it came up mines or whatever. She just want me to get me through the system. She want me to just put me through the system because she already know that it's going in her favor. She wants to set me up for failure. I already said she just wants to set me up for failure. And I just got out of child support with my 19-year-old daughter. I just paid $80,000 for like over 15 years.
I wouldn't bother. I'm be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even bother.
You know what?
I mean, honestly, she called me. I mean, she called me. Not the I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, but she'll call me all types of broke, call me gay, all types of stuff.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Wait. But yeah, she let you knock up though.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hilarious.
Yes. I don't entertain that shit. When that bitch talk that shit, I want to say that bullshit. I'm like, but we got 2 kids.
So listen. So I'm gonna think like Mr. Palmer. You're gonna be 007. Anytime you have a conversation with her, record it. Anytime. Money, put that shit aside for the child. I will say put it in the bank, but I'm with the brothers. The banks are collapsing, so don't put the money in the bank. Matter of fact, this is where you take the selfish pill. Since you know she's trying to put that hangman rope out for you, buy silver and protect yourself. Because if she's coming, show her one hand. Don't show her the whole playbook. What you think, Mr. Palmer?
I agree 100%. I wouldn't even get myself involved in that because you already know she worked for the system as it is. She gonna set you up for failure. I wouldn't even talk to the bitch. I'll just save some money so if she ever try to take you to court or whatever, you have money for rearage because they're gonna try to say, oh, he ain't did enough for all these years and all that shit. I wouldn't entertain it, man.
Hey, I'll tell brothers this: take out dating. Stop dating them. Like, actually, like, look, do you know a whole tradition of dating was not even possible before the whole 1920s, bro? They literally had to come to us and talk to us, bro. And y'all niggas out here still curtailing and giving these chicks attention. That's why I get mad at.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No. We gotta understand this whole globe is ours. Right, this whole globe is ours,
during Prohibition.
That's
and you know what's funny though about the dating too? You actually dated a prostitute.
Thank you. I gave CGA. Look, I'm the one that did. I did the research. I gave CGA the information. He did a whole entire video with. Man, I thanked him for it. I need brothers go look that video up on Free Agent Lifestyle. Look, I do not bow down to no woman because of the second commandment. What does it say? Fuck you mean, chick? I don't bow down to the cartel to no woman. If I do that, I'll get disconnected from the Most High. And chicks don't understand that. They could move around for me. And guess what? I do not protect. I do not own.
Yo, Mr. O, you on my channel? You subscribe to my channel because you know you touching on a lot. You touching on some deepness. Like I really don't get a chance to communicate with the brothers on that type of level because you know it's like I always tell y'all guys, it's not a man versus man, woman versus man war. This is evil versus good right here.
Good,
and that's all it's about. These chicks is Lilith. These chicks is Lilith, guys. These chicks don't want to be dominated by us. So we gotta stay on our purpose. We gotta stay on our purpose and grind.
But y'all can't be cold. Look, y'all dudes, y'all can't be cold. Y'all not cold-hearted. See, I can do that shit. I'm selfish as fuck. Look, only women I care about is the ones in my family. Anybody else,
I don't care about the women in my family, bro, because they the one programmed me wrong.
I care about the look. I love my enemy. I love my enemy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It could be my relatives, it could be my family, it could be my friends. Love that enemy. Show them what they went wrong at. Because when they see good black men lead the community, they're gonna ask like, dang, why he acting like that?
Ye is God, yo. Ye is God. I got love for everybody, but I'm not falling in love, and I don't got no drunken love for anybody. You know what I mean? Because that's when you fail. The only losses you're going to ever take in life is helping people. Guys, remember that. Remember that.
No good
Nobody
deed
gonna
goes
help you.
unpunished.
And ain't nobody gonna
No
help
good
you.
deed goes unpunished. Facts.
Everything is tied against us. Everything is built against us. The guy that don't want to shoot at each other, the guy that don't want to shoot our brother, and the guy that don't want to be the alphabet, we gon' always have the hardest battle. And the only person that really can help us in this battle is aligning ourselves with the creator. You know what I mean? Everything else is cold turkey. Yeah, myself included, yo. I sat there and did the Adam. I stuck my joint in a BMT and she ate the apple. That whole thing played out. So now what we got to do is we got to stick to the gut. We got to get on our Abraham shit. We got to come to faith and just know he got us. And we know that Abraham was it. Abraham was it, yo.
Remember Daniel though. Remember Daniel in Babylon though. He had to learn all the sciences. Remember Shadrach? They knew about all the sciences. And the reason I say that is because, okay, let's say for instance you don't have child support and they send you the contract in the mail. You put it in a bigger envelope and send it back. If they never get service, they cannot charge you.
Wow.
The bigger envelope, send it right on back, and they keep doing it, and they can never really get service.
That's why we have to know these laws. We have to know the laws. You're not even going through it. You have to know your state you live in because they would do a swoop-de-doo on your ass. Because most men that fight for child, they fighting for custody because they want to be involved. So we sign anything not knowing better, and we volunteer to pay the child support.
Yep.
Because it's not government law, it's a contract, and we fell for it and didn't know no better.
Didn't know no better. That's true.
He's telling the truth. Hey, look, man, don't feel bad if you fall for the love of these women. You got to learn from that. You don't
That's it.
You don't want to be like me, paying on $1,500 a month times 12 is 18,000. 18,000 times 18 years. You do the math. You want to be in my boat? All right, then.
No.
Depending on what you're doing, it's something called a sole proprietorship, where you could have it in your name, but you can work for somebody. It depends on if it's specialized, and it be an EIN, and they take from Social Security. Any job you use your Social Security on, they're gonna take your money. But if you got an EIN, like somebody with LLC or your sole proprietorship, meaning only you are a business individually, then they can't take from it. That's why you got to know about the EIN compared to Social Security. Because they can only take from a job you use your Social Security on. That's it.
Right. Hey, your boy Future do that. Future, he do that.
Exactly, 100%.
Pastor Hendricks, that's why I call him Pastor Hendricks. They want to talk bad about him, but he doing the right way. Shit. Hey, y'all gave us no choice. Everybody talking about all y'all want to do is look, man. I ain't about to be tied down to no woman to think she can rule over me. Forget that. Look, she could go and move around. I'll be a baby daddy ass nigga. Y'all can call me all you want, as long as I pay my child support, no crimes, and follow my word. Cool.
Isn't that amazing that when y'all was in school, they took out courses such as civics and law? They didn't teach y'all that. And they suppressed it on us because they don't want us to know about law. Because if we know about law, again, child support is a contract. It's a scam. It's a scam. And this is why that brother in Texas that didn't mind paying child support, but the woman got on Facebook flaunting this shit. He worked at McDonald's. They took his whole check and gave to her. Homeboy got in a car, saved up enough money, got in a car, went to California and exterminated that Terminator. And took himself to the police station and said, yeah, I did it.
Wait a minute. I ain't know about that. Send me that.
Yeah, man. I'll try to look up the story, Mr. Palmer, get it to you. If I can find out where he's at, I'll put money on his books. Damn right. I'll do it for life. He my hero. He my hero.
Hey, that sound like a Ray Caruth move. That's what it sounds.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Ray Caruth is what it is. Service company, man.
Now I understand why Ray Caruth reacted the way he did.
I know. I Turner did that shit.
No, but you know what?
Larry made a post about 3 years ago saying, man, I see why Ray Caruth did that shit. I see why OJ did that shit. Everybody looked at me crazy like, what the hell are you talking about? Now I see. Now y'all see.
But get it. On the OJ situation, there's things they won't tell you about that. But she bought that shit on herself, and that shit wasn't about OJ. That's what's weird. But of course, again, back to the media, they'll never tell the truth. They won't ever tell you the truth. They won't. This is why me and another guy talked about Brian Nichols. How many of you brothers even heard of the name or the story of Brian Nichols?
Never heard of him.
All right. Let me throw this at you. Y'all was in school. Y'all was young, and it was all on the news. They arrested this brother in Atlanta for this. He was talking to this white girl. This white girl worked at the credit bureau, and she was powerful. She got mad at this brother. Allegedly, this is a story. She got mad at the brother because the brother went to visit his child. And then when he went to see her, she had a picnic basket and she had tape and rope. So she lied on him and said that he kidnapped her. Now, Brian Nichols wasn't no ordinary guy, but then let's put a spin on the story. After they took him in and gave him his sentence, they took him down, was taking him down to book him. Somehow he beat this lady's ass, who was the cop, got away, went in, got her gun, went in and shot the judge. And then he walked right out of the jail. But here's where there's a curve in the story. Why did this dude get on the bus and go see this FBI agent? That's the spin of the story. He went and took care of that. And then they called him. You understand what I'm saying? There's some loose ends in this story.
What the fuck?
Exactly. All you gotta do is look up Brian Nichols, dude. You can Google it. This is a story that happened in Georgia. Of course, they're pushing this shit so far under the rug that they don't want to bring it out. Now,
They said
I don't appreciate,
went on a killing spree.
dog, a particular. Listen to my words. Not just anybody. It was a judge and an FBI agent.
Man, it's not like, man, continue.
Say no. I want your thoughts. It sounds like what?
Sound like a setup, a conspiracy.
See what I'm saying?
Like a motherfucker.
See what I'm saying? But my thing is, people, me and another dude saying they think we forgot about this shit. I ain't forgot about that shit. Just like I ain't forgot about that shit that you told me when y'all wasn't even born. That the Atlanta child murders, that Wayne Williams did those murders. He murdered them kids. I was the only one saying it don't sound right. It don't even smell right. That this brother would go off and do this shit, only to come back now and find out that he didn't do it, though it was part of the cabal. Remember that word, the cabal. That's where your goddamn child support money is going, because that's who runs it. Hillary Clinton tried to go to Ecuador, talk to those women, and doing the same thing to those men. And those women turned around and said, man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with that shit. She tried to imprison men in Ecuador. So any woman who's listening, your ass got set up and you ain't in serious trouble because you followed the feminist pale-face Karen. Karen right now is running and hiding because the shit is coming back on her. If Brian Nichols can exterminate a judge, what you think gonna do in this young generation? Cause God ain't no joke. He will raise some warriors and they will have that spirit. Y'all better hope that these brothers in Chicago don't figure this out. Because if they stop taking themselves out, they're coming for a particular target. And then them and God gonna talk. I won't even get in that conversation because that conversation is gonna be heated. This spirit will make the order and they will carry out that order. You all just don't know what you have done to us. You have humiliated us. You have extorted money. You even made us look bad like Brandon, who pays you motherfuckers $15K a month, and you won't even give him 15 seconds with his child. Are you fucking serious?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hey, the crazy part is these grandmas, these grandpas, these other family relatives, you know you ain't seen your son's children, but yet and still you don't say nothing. You sit back, act like nothing ain't happening, and tell the man to pay his child support. That's as far as it go, man.
Bingo.
They're not mentally, they are masculated males. Any dude from that generation, baby boomer and early Gen Xers, I don't take y'all seriously. Y'all number some penny waist. Y'all should never feel out y'all men and pussies. That's the only thing I can say about them.
Hey,
Mr. Palmer, you gotta read somebody donated, man. That Sergeant put some jewels up there.
Shout out to Sergeant Tice for the $5 donation. He said, I invested in Tesla stock 2 years ago with $300. Now it's at $12K. I am planning to buy 2 to 3 silver plates next year. to have in my safe. Shout out to my brother.
Salute Sergeant Tyson. Salute.
Hey, what I'm gonna do? Go ahead.
I just want to say on paper it says Queen Elizabeth owns Social Security, which includes child support. That's why it's everywhere in the world, because everywhere where she owns, that's what child support is. So if you look up Queen Elizabeth owns Social Security, it'll pop right on up.
Thank you, man.
Hey, I want dirty folks to I want dirty folks, my man Oak Summer from Chicago as well, to speak his piece. Then I'm gonna get the fuck back and get on the couch.
What up, Oak?
What's poppin', pimpin'? It's been a while, man. I've been organizing this call center so I can feed the tribe, man. You know what? I'm gonna say something. It's funny. All right, so G-Man just said when Chicago niggas wake up. Here's what's funny. So I'm talking to my little wolf last night, right? And I'm telling him, I say, yo, we about to do all this shit. Because here's the thing. Everything y'all saying is true, but y'all have measures. So you got to go all the way out with it, right? So if everything is contract law, which is what it is, because all these are mandates and citations, that it's not law, right? Then you could preemptively make your own contract. There's nothing that says black men are so retroactive. Shit happens to you, then you try to adjust instead of being proactive and like, you know what, get down and lay down. So you can literally do that. That whole Dave Chappelle skit about having a date contract and all that shit, you can really do that. Like right now I'm talking to chicks, and all I'm talking to chicks is that want to be sister wives, because I'm like, yo, I need 3 girls, because you know I need 3 girls worth of motherfuckers to do shit. You know, so it's not about sex. I need shit done, and I don't want to pay a staff, so I'm gonna pay you in fucking food and housing, bitch, the same way the government did. But you know, when we set up contracts for that, you know what I'm saying, so they know when they have a kid, it automatically goes to the dad. You know what I'm saying? We pay them X amount for a stipend. We do everything Section 8 does without you having a kid. We proactively be like, yo, we get in if you don't have no kids. So to avoid this shit, because I've had to flee Atlanta because I tried to kill a bitch in Gwinnett County. So I understand. Now, but what G-Man said is real shit. Whatever change gonna come from Chicago. Baby boomers ain't number. I love my dad. I post about my dad all the time. I love my dad, but I always say baby boomers ain't number white women with black dicks. So I
remember you posted that too, bro. You a fool for that one, bro.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, and I also understand that whatever, you know what I'm saying, you just need a charismatic nigga that got wolves, and that's nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit, nigga. With this Chicago gangbanging city, we'll work that out. Here's the overlay for the underplay. And here's what I need Tony Man to understand. You got to make a choice whether you're going to be a man first or black first. Because black is for women, gays, and dudes on parole. So everything that they going to subsidize is going to be for women, gays, or dudes on parole. All the law is going to be for women, gays, or dudes on parole. If you go out here now, the Equal Opportunity Employment Act gives credits to employers to hire you based on how many notches you have. So they can hire a white woman and get the same credit they do if they hire a black man. But they hire a black woman, they get 2. If she's on food stamps or got a college degree, that's another one. If she's over the age of 35, that's another one. So a 36-year-old single mother on food stamps and or with a degree that's black, in rebates, in tax exemptions, she's basically a slave. If she works at Burger King and she gets $18,000 a year, they're getting $22,000 a year in rebates for hiring her. So they hire slave labor. She just got a check. You know what I'm saying? So it's financially advantageous for them to do so. So these girls not your side. When y'all yell black, y'all include women. I never understood that because women don't know shit. Women don't do shit except market shit. They party promoters. And on top of it, they make the party better, but they party promoters. And anytime something has to happen, any man in this panel can ask me anything. And 99% of the time, I'm going to be right. But that 1% of the time I'm wrong, I'm be like, you know what, bro? You got me, dog. I'll look into that shit. You've never seen a wrong woman in your life. Not your mama, grandma, sister, cousin's girlfriend. So how can you deal with a motherfucker who you can't sharpen the steel with? So the first thing you got to understand, are you going to be a man first or black first? And if you decide to be a man first and you try with other men, you don't be like, I'm going my own way. If anything, you team up because we're going to air this whole motherfucker out. Once again, I'm from Chicago. We gang bang. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the biggest thing is black men like to separate themselves. Y'all want to get passports. You want to go with white girls. I don't like none of that. But just know when you do that shit, you're depending on another man to train a better bitch for you instead of training your own top.
Ooh, bad facts. Say it again, Oak. Say it again.
I'm saying, anytime you go to a different culture, because it's not about color. Because y'all say Jamaicans is black until the Edios checks come out, then all of a sudden they're not American. So y'all know what the fuck culture and ethnicity and nationality and color and culture. Y'all know the difference. Y'all just use black interchangeably as you go. But you're still depending on other men to raise your toddler instead of training your toddler. When motherfuckers come out here, bitch say something to me, I'm like, bitch, I'll choke shit out you. She said you'll go to jail. I said, shit, it's $500 bond. I'll be back out and choke your ass again, bitch. You fuck with me if you want to. And you know what she don't do? Fuck with me. Because I refuse to hang out in these motherfucking streets with straight killers and let a bitch punk me out. Y'all got me fucked up.
On God, Inglewood in the building. On God.
Hey, Inglewood. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't fucking with that shit. Them words are strong.
Hey, it's coming from Oak Summers, goddammit. And on that note, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and get back on the couch.
All right.
Do what I do best.
I'm about to go back on the PS4.
Catch you on the next one, man.
Yes, sir. I don't know if I'm be on tomorrow. I'm gonna be running for my child's.
Oh yeah, I put that in the back chat too, man. I put that Udemy.
I got it. Hey, Kareem, not Kareem, but Mr. Palmer, I'm gonna check the email now. I'm about to check the email now.
Okay, do that. Do that. All right, man. Hey, Oak, I gotta holler at you either tonight or tomorrow, bro.
All right, bro. Shit, my line work, man. Just hit my jack. It's nothing.
All right. Hey, I've been waiting on your motherfucking ass, man.
Man, bro, look, check this out. I'm gonna say this real quick. One of the worst things that ever happened to me. One of the worst times I feel bad because I rarely make mistakes, but other people make mistakes for me. Like niggas steal your pack money, not a mob looking for you, but I ain't spending. But one of the things that I did that I felt horrible about, we started a boys club about 8 years ago. I grabbed the bucket boys. I went from 2 bucket boys on a Sunday to 60 little killers by Friday. And all them little niggas said, yo, well, it was Mr. Summers. Mr. Summers, can you feed us?
Whoa.
And all of a sudden, I understood why the mob sold dope, but I didn't want to get these little niggas a pack. I had already made a peace treaty with all the gang chiefs. Like, yo, these my shorties. And they like, because today's gang chiefs was yesterday's we playing basketball in the alley. But shorties don't know that I got history with these niggas. So they think I'm a gorilla. Like, man, the folks gave us a pass. The Mickey Cobras gave us a pass. The Stones gave us a pass. And I'm like, yeah, but they my little homies. You know what I'm saying? The niggas y'all look up to is my little homies. So they gave him a pass. They say, oh, check it out. Click up. Don't fuck up our money. I say, man, no problem. Move y'all dope to the alley. Goddamn it, I'm going to take the block. Cool. Men can coexist at any given time as long as you don't fuck their woman and fuck up their money. So, cool. So now I got 60 boys saying, Mr. Summers, can you feed us? And I didn't have a way to feed them. And I lost them. And I could have been a new Jeff Fort in this motherfucker. But I could do it all over again. Now, so what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks is I set up a call center, you know what I'm saying, so I can hire people directly. So whenever I get a little shorty that's like 15 or older, shorty, you need a job, you can work from home. Fuck that COVID shit. Man, I'll put you in position. All you gotta do is be reliable and get that check. So now I can feed the block. So as long as you can feed a nigga because you need a nigga will kill for you. And I need shooters.
That sounds like In Too Deep.
It does. It does.
Hey, on that note,
for Tribal Warlord.
Yeah, I'm finna get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, this is a good dialogue. You know what I'm saying? I might be on tomorrow, but I will be on this week though. I just don't know when yet, but I will keep y'all posted. You know, I'm gonna keep exposing. And I like this type of dialogue because I told y'all we gotta sit for what it is, man, and just do us. For real. So, yep, Kareem, G-Man, Dirty Folks, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely holler at y'all.
One love.
Definitely.
One love.
One love.
One love. Hey, shout out to everybody that tuned in today. You know, it is what it is. It's gonna be a lot of these baby mama tears, these simple force, these high and mighty motherfuckers on YouTube getting their feelings because they don't like the truth. They want to stay commercial and be these fake ass collection plate giving ass motherfucking nigga preachers. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just gonna keep doing what I do and show you what they don't want you to know. They're only gonna go so far, and the solution is basically wash your hands and walk away and change the laws of your mind, get your stuff in order. And we as men have to build and grow. You know what I'm saying? Because the majority is not going to side with you, even for the females. Well, the women. These females not going to side with you. And they're going to go, if y'all watch the Brittany Renner talking to Kevin Samuels, She made excuse and danced, and she told them straight like that. It is what it is. Y'all need to see they made choices. They have that right. So it's now is our time to make our own choice. And if they don't like it, you know how that go.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And keep on moving. So I'm Mr. Palmer at this conversation. Oh yeah, before I go, please like, please share, please subscribe, comment, everything else. Y'all know what to do. Continue to support, spread the word, donate. I need all the help I can get so I can upgrade these couches. And I'm Mr. Palmer. Exactly, free will. We've been having it. We got to start using it. I'm Mr. Palmer. At this conversation, it's over. Fuck child support. Peace.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yo, before I get the fuck out of here, just want to let y'all know, Mr. Goodbread is finna go on live, and he's gonna talk about the New York baby mama terrorist who got out the car, I think it was some months ago, got out the car and walked up and shot the woman in the back of the head, got back in the car, and went on to the promised land. She got caught a couple of days ago. She fled from New York and went to, I think, Texas. Just type in Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread. Yeah, Gail, while you there, put the link in the box, Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread. I'm gonna jump in over there as well. It happened a couple months ago. It was on the news. The woman got out the car, walked up, shot in the back of the head, got in the car, and went on about her business like it wasn't shit. And she's been on the run for months. I think she fled from New York to Texas or Florida, and they finally caught her ass and they expediting her ass back. It was in Jacksonville. Hey, Mr. Goodbread, put the link in, because I'm going to go hang out over there. You know what I'm saying? Before I get back on the couch and shit. I didn't forget. Put the link in. Y'all come over there right now. You know what I'm saying? He finna talk about this no life to ass baby mama terrorist. They actually showed on news. She walked up and shot that woman in the head. I remember that some months ago. So, yeah. And happy birthday again to News and Shenanigans and Gail Lockett also. So, yeah, y'all definitely, that's Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show. Tune in right now. Type it in. You'll see it. You don't see the link, but you'll see it. Okay, here go the link right here. 8:30, that's 7. Oh, I thought it was right now. Okay, it's at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's 7:30 Central Time. So it's 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time. That's the link. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn, News and Shenanigans said she was a family friend also. See, that's what I'm saying, man. That shit. I got the video, but I'm gonna let Mr. Goodbread put it out there. You know what I mean? Because I actually forgot about it. He didn't want to put me on game. Said, yeah, they caught her goof ass. She actually walked up, shot the woman in the back of the head like it wasn't shit, and went on about her business. You know what I'm saying? Here go the link right here, the Circle TV. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out and get on the couch then. I'll be there. So y'all definitely tune in to my brother and my sister, Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show. You can't make this shit up, y'all. It's definitely some fucked up shit. And on that note, this for all you baby mama terrorists out there. All you feminist ideology whores out there. You Al Karens, Al Quishas, Al Keishas, Al Wallamal Nishas, you Al Senoritas. Y'all will die alone. A lot of us is going our own way now. Not giving a fuck. It's closed curtains for your ass now. But we starting to change laws of mind and not give a fuck. It's funeral for you. That's all we got for you as we walk away. We made a choice just like y'all been making choices. It is what it is. And all you simple forces who jump to these bitches' defense, you would die along with these motherfuckers.
Why are you trying to jump to a bitch's motherfucking defense?
Yes. Why is you jump to that motherfucking bitch's defense? Yeah. Fuck all you hoes. And I ain't just gonna say hoes because I don't want to offend the bitches.
Truth is what it is.
Oopsie.